I'm the man.
Live from Los Angeles, it's Friday night and time for the Kruse Control Show. And here's our host, Brian Kruse.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Kruse Control. It is Friday, April 4th, 2025. Welcome to Kruse Control, the home of entertainment news. I am your host, as always, Brian Kruse. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you had a fantastic week. You accomplished each and every little, even as a minute little goal you got done. You kicked that ass, you took those names, and you made love to that person you've been wanting to make love to all week. You did. You did it 5 times a week. I don't know. You had a good time. Have fun. It's life, guys. Live it. I'm happy you're on Kruse Control. So thank you as always for being here. Happy Friday. I'm happy we're here 3 times. We're actually 3 shows in a row here. Normally it's crazy. It's amazing. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I'm also always happy to have, of course, he is here, our thirsty daddy himself, Mr. GR Wires. What's up, GR?
Hey, Brian. Another good Friday night.
Yeah. How you doing, GR?
Thirsty, so.
You better be thirsty, GR. You better be thirsty. What's up, Queen?
To be on our show.
El Santo, hello. How you been, GR? What's up?
Yeah.
Good, just chilling, you know. It's a Friday. No hail and sleet and rain today. It was crazy good. Yesterday.
Yeah, I heard it was like hailing in the valley. Like where we were shooting, though, there was nothing. It was like rain, but there was no hail. I heard it was like coming down.
I'd gone outside about 4:30 yesterday afternoon to feed the dog, and all of a sudden, it's hailing.
Yeah, we don't get that in California that often.
That's what I said. I said, "What's going on here?" And then all of a sudden, it stopped hailing, and it poured down for about 20 minutes.
There you go. I mean, GR. It's good to have that once in a while.
Yeah, I can blame this weird weather on the old USFL, the United States Football League.
Why is that?
Well, they played in the summer, and see, God looked down and he saw football. He said, "Wait a minute, football, rain, snow, sleet, all that," and they didn't realize. Wait a minute, it's baseball. I'm confused. Because that's what happened, Peppy.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I know, Peppy.
Okay, go ahead with the show, Brian. I'm sorry.
We've had this conversation
before. Rambles. It was one of his grandpa rambles.
Great start. Go ahead, Jordan.
Good to see you, GR. Good to see you, man.
Thank you. At least.
Happy Friday, right? Yeah.
Bah humbug.
Yeah, good to see you, GR. What's up, William Buck Rogers? Also joining us back on a Friday, guys. Beam me up. You know he's here, Mr. Jordan Sal. What's up, Jordan?
Be back.
Good to see you, man.
Thanks.
Happy Friday.
Oh, dude, you know I love a Friday, man. The grind is over. It's time to relax and just kick back with a few.
Mm-hmm. That's what we do, man. How was your week?
Hell yeah. Jordan's here.
Good.
Hell yeah. Jordan's here.
Thanks, Peppy. Shut up, Peppy. Peppy's fucking on fire tonight, Jordan. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
He's lighting it up. He's lighting it up.
God damn it, Peppy.
Yummy.
Yeah.
Hey, Queen, what's going on?
I see we got the action figures back, huh?
I do. I got some Transformers back there. You know, the Matrix is hanging out. Turtles
Hell yeah.
on one wall, Transformers on the other.
Now we're talking.
Thanks, Pepe. Yeah, man, I'm happy to have you back. Anything excited about tonight? Anything crazy?
Oh.
Anything that you're like really super stoked about?
Oh, you know. That Superman, that blank man, as GR calls him, James Gunn.
Yeah. and I love Superman. We all love fucking Superman here. So I know GR is kind of giving you shit about that all the time, but come on, GR.
I'm just, dude, I love Superman so much.
Just not Mr. Blank, not Superman. I love Superman.
I'm holding out hope because I love Superman so much myself that I'm holding out hope. The casting, at least for Lex, is perfect. I'm still out on Corn Sweat. He looks the part, but I haven't seen anything.
I know, what a name, Corn Sweat, right? I mean, is he like that much of a hometown, like small town little Kansas boy that his last name has corn in it?
I'm gonna say that I'm not opposed for people keeping their name, but if I had a name like that, I'd be taking a stage name.
Oh shit, Jordan!
That is his stage name.
I'm super excited, Jordan. Though.
Oh man, there's never gonna be nobody's gonna top that theme.
It's gonna be great. Welcome back, Jordan. Welcome back. Also joining us back, happy to have him on a Friday. He's been on Wednesdays recently, guys. You gotta check out the Ghost of Red Ridge. Welcome back, Mr. Brandon Kahila.
Hey! Friday guy here. I can finally drink because I'm on a Friday show. Here we go.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm drinking right there, man. Yeah. How have you been? I think someone just had a birthday recently, right?
Hey, Marlon Brando.
You know me too well.
I love that Ghost of Redridge.
Oh, thank you, Pep. Yes, I just celebrated my 38th birthday.
Yeah.
A lot of
Fuck
fun.
you.
Oh, damn, Jordan. You're like Peppy over there.
Sorry, I didn't invite you, Jordan. I forgot.
Can't complain.
I'm too old to go out anyway. That's my bedtime.
We did karaoke. Are you a karaoke guy?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't sing for shit.
I love
It doesn't matter.
a thing called love, just in my heart. You know, like the freaking.
Oh, yeah. Me and Andy did that.
Drink, Brian.
Okay, GR. I love that song.
Yeah. It's a good
The
one.
darkness, you know.
Yes, I believe.
Dumb.
You know what's great about that is always like if you do it as a duet, one guy sings low and one guy sings high, and it's perfect.
I like
perfect
that.
every time.
I've never done that before. I'm usually by myself, drunk, and people are like, "What the fuck is Brian doing over there?" I'm like, "I don't know, guys. There we go. Let's do it." I'm
Do
like,
it as a
We see that here, Brian.
do it as a
I
duet.
believe you guys are drunk.
"Shut up, Peppy."
No,
Yeah.
but we're working on it, Pepe.
If you want to try it as a duet, I'm always down. So
Okay,
Yeah.
good to know, man. We're gonna make that shit happen.
Yep, that
Okay,
could-
but when I call upon you, Brandon, you better not turn me down.
yeah, we need to go to the Good Night. I haven't been in a while. Have you been? Did you ever go there when Tim and Carter would always
It's
go?
been a while. I've gone a couple times. I went to like a birthday party there last. I've been with them
Yeah.
like one time with those guys. That place got really crazy because we were there after hours. I'm like, why
Yeah.
the fuck are we still here? There's people like doing blow in the bathroom. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? This is North Hollywood, you know?
The good old days of 2017.
I know, right? Anything big happening right now, Brandon?
Anything big? Yeah.
You
didn't
can
they
say?
just release- they just for me,
Yeah.
or just in general in life. I mean, there's a lot of tariffs, in terms of my stuff, yeah, a lot of stuff's going down. We're good. I just had a birthday, which was fun. We just, yeah, thank you. I am another year older. Thank you, audience.
The audience approve. They approve. They approve.
You know what happened? I saw that the Jurassic World and second trailer dropped today at CinemaCon. It is not dropped in real life yet, though.
They're not dropping that. They're not dropping that like it's hot yet. They're waiting. They're making us wait.
I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that one to come out. Because although a part of me is like, don't watch any trailers, right? Like,
I was about to say, if that actually fucking dropped and then we weren't in the show again, you're gonna be pissed. Because like last time it dropped, we couldn't show it during the show. We weren't ready for it. So if another one dropped and you were gonna be on, I was like, oh fuck my life. But yeah, it's not online yet. We try our best.
I know how Jordan feels about those movies, so
He loves them.
But does anybody else? Dude, I was checking out the the shit for all the CinemaCon shit. Anybody else get pissed when you hear about something cool and you'll never fucking see it?
Never see it.
It never happened. It's just a
We're
thing
good.
for industry people. Is that it?
That's
Yeah.
it. That's it. We'll talk about
They
that.
like to
Brandon,
tease.
Brandon, good to have you back, man.
Big enough
We'll
viewers
talk-
will
we
invite
gotta-
us.
We gotta keep this going. We'll talk about it. Good to have you back, Brandon, because we got one more person to do something. Welcome back, our friend and yours from the show, everybody, Mr. Jonathan McFadden. What's up, Jonathan?
I was banging 7 gram rocks. That's how
Friday night, which means while you guys are drinking, I am enjoying my chamomile tea. We all know that Johnny shouldn't drink during shows anymore.
banging 7.
So, happy Friday, everybody.
Hey, Jonathan.
Doesn't understand a word he said.
Am I too quiet? Do I need to turn myself up?
No. The music was just ridiculous.
Oh,
I had to turn it down. It was way loud. I was like, oh my God.
That's one of my favorite songs. You remember when Charlie Sheen was going crazy? And that was one of my favorite moments in time.
So good, right?
Hey, man. Jonathan.
Yeah. You guys were talking about karaoke. Do you know, Brandon, when I was in college in New York, entering karaoke contests was how I supported myself.
Did you really?
No, none of that. Please
Yeah.
tell me more.
I went to theater school, like so many of us do.
Oh, yeah.
And I would go to all these different karaoke clubs throughout the city and pretend that I couldn't sing, pretend I was shy, whatever. And I'd enter the contest and they'd be like, it's, $500 cash, or you can get $1,000 bar tab. I'd be like, no, I'll take the money.
You were
And
hustling, man.
Yeah, I was hustling karaoke clubs back in the early 2000s in New York.
That's a great idea.
My friends and I used to go in there and we would I'm not joking, we would sing like Negro spirituals on karaoke night. Like, no, I'm serious.
How can you
Old Man River, sing Old Man River, or Jump Down, Turn Around, because it would just shock people. Or we'd sing some Motown, or I think I won the most money on Georgia on My Mind.
I love that song.
People are like, oh, I guess we got to vote for him. I mean, we don't.
Hey, it's about the money, okay?
How about them Benjamins?
Right.
It's all about it. Make it rain. Have you met El Santo before? Because he's asking you, Jonathan, have you met before?
Have I met who?
El Santo.
Is that the Spanish Santa?
He's he's in our chat. He's a friend of the show. The show, El Santo.
I thought that was code for something.
No, I think he's wondered if he's ever watched anything when you were on.
What's up, Queen?
Hey, El Santo.
Yeah.
I thought that was Spanish for Santa Claus. Santa.
I don't know. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome to Kruse Control. Happy Friday. Thank you all for being here.
So far, so good, right?
So far, we're fucking making action, making things happen right now, right?
Yeah.
Making
Making it rain.
Right, GR? Right?
The pep star
no more
is
rain.
Brat.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you all for being here. GR, get ready, man. You know what's going to happen, right? You feel it, GR? You feel it?
It's that time for breaking news.
Because you know what? It doesn't matter what day it is. It could be a Monday, a Wednesday, a Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday. Any week, there's always one thing going down, everybody, and that is a lot of breaking news. Come on. Officially leaving the Fox lot. Now, of course, they had their massive deal where they bought a bunch of Fox properties for $71.3 billion. And that's when they acquired all the X-Men, of course, over there for Marvel, and a lot of franchises, a lot of different IP. But they did not actually buy the stages. So they signed a 7-year contract when they were buying it to stay there at Fox Studios. But now that has run up, and they're decided they're going to actually move away to Burbank. That's right. Now, Disney Studios is already there, so it kind of makes sense, but it's going to really hurt Fox, if you ask me. It's really going to hurt Fox, because in LA right now, I think I've been reading there's I think it's 40 to 60% of the stages are actually filled right now. And if you take away 80% of Fox's sound stages, which is what Disney is, filling at the moment, Fox is going to be hurting. And there's not a lot of productions coming into town. So I think it's really going to hurt that studio quite a bit. I hate driving to Fox, guys. I mean, I love the lot, but it's fucking pain in the ass. You're in Century City. It's hard to get to. It takes you 2.5 hours to get there if you're coming from the Valley. But it's going to be a big problem for them, I think. And they're going to put all those offices in Burbank so they can actually work together in production offices and a central space, they're saying. So I guess it's good for the mouse, but not great for the fox. That's what I'm saying right now, guys. But Fox is very excited because they're bringing back a lot of animated movies, or I should say shows, guys. A lot of animated shows. Just that drink. Because 20th Century Fox, or 20th Century Television these days, has picked up The Simpsons, Family Guy, Bob's Burgers, and also, on top of that, American Dad. Now, American Dad already came back to about the last week, but they're all getting 4 more seasons, 15 episodes each, guys. That's insane. It's a massive pickup. They're really excited about all these animated shows, and they're giving you a big opportunity moving in the future. Now, if you think about it, 4 more seasons, they're probably going to go till 2029 season, or I should say, broadcast season. So it's great for these actors, great for these production companies, great for these animators, guys. A lot of big animations moving forward. It makes sense. And you know what? You know what also happened? I got to tell you, Comedy Central's like, bring back South Park, because South Park is coming back finally after 2 years for season 26 over there on Comedy Central, guys. Congratulations to that, I would say. Woo! And they got Starvin' Marvin back, which I'm like, okay. They got Diddy chasing kids. I mean, why not? You got.
All I got to say is Garrison better be Trump again.
He's going to be probably Trump again. Of course he'll be Trump again. I mean, you had Stan's dad come in there and be like, it's time to go take some ketamine and fuck with the government. So, I mean, we're going to see what this whole season's going to be like, guys. Good old Randy.
Fuck you.
Maybe he's making ketamine. Maybe he's got a ketamine plant as opposed to actually marijuana, plantation.
Biggerty weed.
He's making some ketamine and weed. South Park time. Ketamine and weed.
Integrity Snow.
Integrity Snow. But of course, we've talked about South Park a lot because the Paramount Plus thing happened with HBO Max. They have a lawsuit still going on between WB and Paramount over who has rights to South Park. There's another big curveball happening going back to Comedy Central. So I want to see how this plays out. We'll keep you posted on that lawsuit. It's still pending in court. But South Park, guys, always controversial. And again, I just want to see more of it. So I'm always happy when it keeps coming back. As Friday is coming back too, guys. Ice Cube has officially said we're getting the 4th Friday, guys. That is right. After all this time, he's officially decided let's make it happen with WB and with New Line Cinema. We're getting one more trip down to Friday Lane. And he's been really talking about it for a long time, but he was always like, Ice Cube's like, I don't know if I want to do it, don't want to do it. The last one came out, I think it was 2002? We had 95, 2000, and 2002, yeah. So we're finally getting one more. I want to see it, guys. I love there's like a lot of people that use this. They're like, damn! They use it in a lot of their videos these days. Damn! Right? Felicia? Damn, Felicia. Come on, GR. Leave me alone, GR. Leave me alone.
Smokey's back here taking a shit.
I'm taking a shit. Yeah,
I don't know nobody else, so.
Is the game that you're supposed to drink every time Brian says Fox?
No.
Do an impression.
No, it's bad imitations.
Hey, not bad. Not bad. What the fuck? I mean, they're just okay. Maybe they're bad.
For GR.
Maybe they're bad. GR, I think, you know what? I think, the host discretion, GR drink. That's all I'm saying. At the host discretion, GR has to drink. So GR drink. There you go, buddy. Right? That's what I'm saying.
Gatorade and Stoli or whatever.
We get him a
No, it's comment. Just a good old-fashioned screwdriver tonight.
Oh, there we go. Yes, it is. It's screwdriver time. I didn't say
Who wants to go for a
The
swim?
Gatorade drivers were on Monday and Wednesday.
a beer bong. A beer bong is what GR needs.
Can you imagine?
You teasing that
I
stuff?
haven't had one of those in almost as long as you've been alive.
He needs the helmet with the straw.
Yes.
Come on, GR. Come on,
I
GR.
actually had one of those back in the day.
Great. Get it again.
They made them back then? Were they out of straw?
Oh, no.
Did you pick my shit up yet?
Come on.
No, that's Brian's job, Peppy.
Yeah. I know, right? I know. Oh, God. All right. Anyways, advice. So, yeah, I don't know what the fuck I was saying. Yeah, so Friday is coming back, but also coming back is Dexter Original, New Blood. Dexter New Blood, guys. Now, no, Original Sin. Oh, my God. There's so many Dexter shows, guys. Original Sin is coming back. Now, this was the prequel series that was over there on Showtime about Dexter, of course, finding out, or I should say, the code, figuring out the code, and then eventually, working at Miami Metro again. They introduced all the young characters from the original series. Did great. Did awesome. You got Patrick over here playing Dexter. Michael C. Hall did the voice over. Clyde Phillips, the original creator, came back. He had left for season 4 of Dexter, and he came back for New Blood. And then he decided to, springboard back into the Dexterverse. And we have Resurrection coming out this summer. They're already deep into a writer's room for season 2 of Original Sin. The whole cast is coming back. So if you're a fan of it, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so much. I'm excited to see where they go. And there's still rumors that Resurrection will get a second season. We'll have to wait and find out about that because it does debut this summer. And coming out this Sunday is the finale for 1923. Now they're going to do a double-length episode 2 or season 2 finale over 2 hours long. And this probably will be the end, guys. So if you're a fan of this, I'm going to give it a womp womp. You'll probably be upset, right? Harrison Ford, Helen Mirren. They were saying that Helen Mirren said she'd come back for more because she loves working with Harrison Ford, but the showrunner said they had an idea for 2 seasons. That was it. So this should be the big, bloody, gory ending of it all. But if the cast wants it, if the fans want it, I could see it actually coming back. I would love if these 2 actors would act forever. Give them the fountain of youth and keep them young forever. Stretch their telomeres, GR, but the fountain of youth trailer has dropped. Right, let's stretch all our telomeres. The Fountain of Youth might be the next best thing. The trailer has dropped, guys, for this. If you haven't seen the trailer for this, we're going to watch it in a second. Apple TV Plus's new show, or I should say movie, The Fountain of Youth, is coming out. Guy Ritchie's action-adventure movie, guys. I love Guy Ritchie. He's always got fun stuff going on. Big cast on this, too. You got Natalie Portman in here. You got John Krasinski. You got, there's a bunch of people. Those are my favorites, guys. I'm going to leave it at that. Stanley Tucci, a lot of big people in this. I'm going to play the trailer for you so you guys check it out because I saw this and I was like, this is worth talking about. So here's the trailer for Fountain of Youth.
Here, I can feel it.
Where's Brandon? Peppy? What the fuck you doing there?
Charlotte.
What the hell, man?
It might take a while. We haven't spoken in a year.
Put them out already.
Just thought about going to see his sister.
Cool though, it's an adventure movie. We don't have any adventure movies anymore.
We don't get these kind of movies, right?
You only call when you're in trouble.
That's not true.
I love it. An original idea.
It's Apple. They always throwing fucking money at things. True love. Apple, we have actors.
Power
Coming out in theater.
beyond any of our comprehension. One story. 5 continents.
Jordan, I like your piano work.
Dozens of cultures over
Yeah, thank
thousands
you.
of years.
Is this what Uncharted
Which
was
genius
supposed
will
to be,
explain
and they
to me
fucked
why
it
I'm
up?
here?
Keep the cat in the bag until I release it. Yeah? Great. We're looking for the
This
fountain
looks
of
a lot
youth.
like an
Oh,
Uncharted video.
please, no.
What did I just say about the cat in the bag?
Cat wasn't happy in the bag.
Brandon's cat won't be happy in the bag either.
I like it. I like it.
It's here.
It is Mr. Fantastic.
Feel it.
Something new.
There's a reason the fountain was hidden. He can't succeed.
What a cat. Great.
So you really think you're gonna find a magic pool of water at the end of this?
I don't know. But I think you want to find out.
What I'm looking for.
Drink.
What a weird
Hey.
musical.
That was
That's
a
what we were
weird use of that song.
That's what we
Yeah.
were listening to the whole time. I didn't
What
realize.
I'm looking for. It's coming out in May, guys. May 23rd of this year on Apple TV
Theater?
Plus. No, on Apple
Oh,
TV.
fuck you, Apple.
Come on,
I
man.
refuse Apple.
I want to see that in theaters.
Wait, why are you so angry at Apple for producing great film or what they think to be
Because
great
they
film?
put it on their own goddamn streaming service, and I got enough goddamn streaming services.
I mean,
That seems like
Bitch,
what you
bitch, 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 bitch.
it's
that seems like what you
premiering.
want to go to the movie theater for.
It did look like a movie theater.
It does. It's like National Treasure in its own right, kind of like that kind of world. You know,
I think people are a little gun shy to put things in movies nowadays, or put things in theaters nowadays, because a lot of stuff don't make the money it used to in a theater.
Yeah, it's true.
I love the fact that big companies are starting to produce films. Like, do you remember when Starbucks produced Aquila and the Bee? You remember that? That was a
what
great
the fuck
movie.
is that?
Right? You're going back to the dark ages, Jonathan.
Don't make me pee on you.
Wow.
Say a ditty party. Say a ditty party.
Damn, Pepe. Damn.
It's our Pepe up in here.
Yeah.
I tell you what, you can fuck up and find out.
Oh!
I just love that it's the dog that says.
Anyways,
He's on
such a
fire!
child. Anyways, guys. Yeah, I think it looks good. I think it looks really good, but I think Brandon's right. We're missing potentially like a theater release that people would spend money to see it on the big screen. You know, and I think that happens too often.
The thing is, how much you look at all these other streaming services, and Apple included, they're spending all this money, right? And if it doesn't go to theater, are you really getting that many new subscribers to constitute the price of that movie that you just made?
Apple loses $500 million a year right now. It used to be $1 billion, but they've said they've changed their books to $500 million a year on Apple TV Plus. That's what they lose it on.
None of these streaming services can be making money on the original content.
They're all losing money. Everyone, Paramount Plus is not supposed to make money until 2027. And at that point, even knows they're dealing with like the merger or the sell-off, but now they're being told that they're too DEI, so they can't actually do the merger until the DEI stuff's taken care of. And so the merger's on hold right now, which is like, so that's not even done. So we'll be talking about Paramount Plus at the Paramount sale for much longer, guys. That's all I'm saying. That Paramount sale, we're going to keep bringing it up because it's not
about that. We haven't brought that up in a while.
There you go. It's on hold again.
I forgot about that.
We were talking about that every week. Somebody else was buying it.
It's on hold again. It's on hold again. But you know what's not on hold, Jordan? Is Star Trek. Because Star Trek's coming back. Strange New Worlds, guys. For Jordan, he's super excited about this. Paramount Plus Season 3. They've officially released the teaser for this. They're going to reconnect the cast of the USS Enterprise, guys. The conclusion of Season 2 ended with, of course, the Gorn coming in. And they're going to say the next season, though, is going to have a new life. Civilizations are waiting right now, including a new villain that will test the character's grit and resolve with a twist of a classic Star Trek episode.
Oh,
Season
God. Are we
3
going back to
God? I don't know. There's a secret twist, Jordan, from classic stuff.
Come on.
New heights, beloved new heights, characters coming back, mystery, comedy, romance, they're saying. So we'll see. It premieres this summer. You know, for Jordan, here's a teaser.
Musical at all?
No, I do. But when it comes to something that's not a musical, it seems like when they throw it into a sitcom or a show, it's just like a filler episode to me.
Yeah,
The only one that did it well was Family
It's kind
Guy.
of like Joker.
Family Guy had a musical?
Family Guy
of
had
course
an
it did. Of course it
entire
did.
musical episode, and all of the songs were great, including one sung by Brian called Dear Booze.
Yep.
I like
Oh,
that.
yeah. That one. I remember that song.
I really like that Star Trek Strange New Worlds musical, though. I really like that. I've watched it multiple times. I've listened to the soundtrack while I've cut the lawn. I love it.
I missed that one.
Yeah.
That's
It's kind
more
of
than
like
I
a
need to know
throwback,
about
right?
what you
It's a
do when you
throwback.
cut the lawn.
Come on,
that's what
GR.
you listen to when you cut the log. I got hair metal on my ears, but
Yeah.
Throwback to the original Star Trek. Like
Oh, Santo, the new one's
that
like
was
tying
definitely
into
a
that old
throwback,
stuff.
it seemed like.
Yeah, the original El Santo. If you have any questions about Star Trek, let this man know because he'll answer them. Jordan knows all the lore. He's got all the
You don't
stuff.
got time for
We
that.
call him Beam Me Up Jordan because he's not wearing his Starfleet uniform because there's not a featured story tonight. If it was, he'd be wearing the fucking. What do you have? Yellow or red? Well, you blue? Which ones do you have? You have all of them, don't you?
I got the command, which is gold. Come on, the science, blue, and medical.
Oh, wait. No. In different seasons or different shows, right? It's different because.
Well, in the 23rd century, gold was command. In the
Okay.
24th century, gold is engineering.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Now
I
I
have a gold and a red somewhere around here, just the shirt.
My wife has a red, the one of
The
the
more you know.
dresses from the.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, these two are they're a good couple. These two. Round of applause to Jordan and Heather.
Who's dating herself with that comment?
I wonder if they're yelling out Scotty quotes at nighttime.
Oh, he said, I can't do it. I can't give it anymore, Captain. I don't have the power.
Give her all she's got, Captain.
Beam her up.
Beam her up.
I still just want to know if El Santo is the Spanish Santa.
I do too. Are you the Spanish Santa?
Bah humbug.
I thought that's what you were saying. I didn't understand the code.
Jordan, how does the teleportation machine work, and why don't people get disintegrated when they actually get beamed up?
It doesn't disintegrate. It like takes your molecules. It basically breaks up your molecules, sends them through a beam like a time warp thing almost, and it reassembles them on the other end of where you're going to the other teleportation pad.
It's just a jump to the left.
And when it doesn't work, you look really shitty.
Let me tell you, in the future, Star Trek has done this. It is a very dangerous thing when it's not fucking working.
Brandon's looking this shit up. He's fact checking you right now, man. Jordan, that's amazing. Amazing.
But are you sure it doesn't kill you? Because maybe it kills you and then it reassembles you and you have all of your memories.
No, you don't die.
But didn't somebody die? Someone died once, right?
They've died a lot because they've had multiple misalignments. Star Trek The Motion Picture, their science officer that you see on screen for 5 seconds at the beginning, they start to beam over and the transporter pad's not ready. It's still getting worked on the ship. And they're screaming in pain and agony. And because it's PG, you don't hear it. But they say, Kirk asked, did you receive them? Because they kept telling Starfleet, take them back. We can't get them. Take them back. And they said, we got them, but what was left didn't live long.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Just take the hover van. Take the hover van.
Yeah.
But you'd only know if it actually worked if you did it. You know what I mean? That's the only way you know. Like, you just die, you don't die.
He was always bitching. He hated teleport. He hated teleport.
Yeah.
He was refusing to step on the pad.
I wouldn't do it either, man.
Would you want to be in an untested science project? No.
No. And a lot of people get mad about that. Just like a lot of people got mad about Iron Fist, guys. And this Iron Fist actor still wants to come back.
Iron Fist.
Yeah, Iron. I'm not talking about a sexual term. I'm not talking about anything like that. I'm not talking about Iron Fisting it up. I'm talking about Iron Fist.
Plural, because at the end of season 2, he got both fists to light up now.
That sounds like a personal problem. But Finn Jones, who starred as Danny Rand as Iron Fist, of course, in the Netflix show. He also was in Defenders. He did 2 seasons. I can't believe he did 2 seasons. I thought he only did 1. I mean, they gave this fucking fool 2 seasons. I didn't even watch. I mean, I started watching the first season. I'm with you guys. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, he was the weakest link. He was the weakest link in all the Defenders, and he knows he was. He came forward and said, like, guys, I get the critiques. He said, I get it. Here's what he said. I'm very aware of the critiques of the character and my role in it. But he then said, my response to that is like this. Give me a fucking chance. He goes, give me a fucking chance, man. I'm here. I'm ready. I want to prove people wrong. So I would love to come back and play this role and make it happen. Now, he said that because Daredevil's back. And we know we have, again, Frank Castle's back. We got Bershaw coming back. We also have heard Jessica Jones maybe coming back. Luke Cage, the Defenders. And, of course, he's part of that whole franchise. So he's screaming to come back. Yeah, fucking bring him back. And I'm like, you know what? Here's what I said to Jordan earlier. I'm like, can we just recast him? Just recast him. Of all people,
that terrible. The writing wasn't that good in that show.
Jordan, don't defend this man. Don't defend this man.
He had a cool scene. That season 2 ended where he pulled back the trench coat, both fists light up, and then the 2 pistols lit up. He can light shit up with his hands now.
It's great.
What a thing to look forward to.
It's great. He can tickle your innards with his light hands, his light fingers. You know what I mean? But I don't. I just
don't forget. He was the main key in Defenders. His fist had to open the door.
Here's Jonathan. Is that you, Jonathan?
That's me.
Jordan, he'll be back. If they're bringing everybody back, he'll be back. But the fact that he's crying about bringing me back, I'm just like, I'm sorry, man.
Not to change the subject, it's kind of on the same subject since we're talking Marvel TV. Did you hear the news today on the interview on Vincent D'Onofrio that says he's not allowed to be in the movies?
Yeah, because of Sony.
Oh.
Sony owns the rights to Spider-Man, and they've only relinquished the rights for Daredevil for TV, and they're not letting them do it in movies yet. But that's bullshit. It's going to happen. That's a bullshit answer. He's going to be in one of these movies. He's probably going to be in Spider-Man 4. That's why I said
he's probably allowed to be in a Sony movie.
That's a negotiating tactic for more money.
I will tell you what I
really?
can do.
They do that,
and
Jonathan?
what I can't.
I love his fucking. He's fucking so good as
See,
Kingpin.
people
Bad
agree with you.
imitation
Heroes for
Drake.
Hire. You can't have Heroes for Hire without Danny Rand. You got to bring him back.
Can you do more of that voice, Brian? That was just really cool, especially with the evil twin Brian goatee.
I can't just do that for you.
I fucking love him. He's fucking.
This is like my favorite TV show
that
right
sounds
here.
like your own version.
Vanessa, why would you do that to me?
You sound like
I think that's up to
Jim.
5 drinks now, Brian.
You sound like Jim from Taxi. Anybody? No Judd Hirsch show?
I'm the only one old enough to remember it.
I
No,
watched
you're
it
not.
at
I
night.
watched it when I was little.
Judd Hirsch.
Oh, shut
Need
up.
that much baby oil?
Yeah. Anyways, I just don't think. Again, I don't think he'll be back. But I do know that Superman is coming back, guys. That's right. Superman is coming back. And during CinemaCon, which we've been talking about CinemaCon a lot, and they've released so many trailers you can't see all that shit we were talking about earlier. And some you can and some you can't. But James Gunn did throw out the new trailer to Superman. That's what we want, Queen. We want Spider-Man and Spider-Man. We want them together. That's what I'm talking about. But the Superman trailer dropped, guys. Here it is. And I feel like it's kind of the same thing, but here's the trailer, guys.
Vanessa,
All I got to say is this dog is a fucking asshole. Luthor!
It comes out this summer, July 11th.
Oh, nice. All right.
It was a weak Lex Luthor. That's hell to say.
All right, GR. He's a good Lex Luthor. Leave him alone. He had the wigs. All the fucking wigs were great too.
Yeah.
The dog. That's cool. They finally put the dog in it.
Got Crypto in there. He's kind of a douchebag, but
I was wondering what version of the robot style they were gonna go, because the comics had many where they were just little like screens, like kind of like Man of Steel did, the screens with the little, the just floating around. Then you had those ones that are actually basically take care of the Fortress of Solitude when he's not around.
I'd agree with you, but then we both would be wrong.
I want to know if we're gonna see the museum in the Fortress of Solitude, where he had all his collections of like stuff he's collected over the years, kind of like Batman has in the Batcave.
dude, I would love that too. I just think because it is like deeper diving into Superman. It's like he's not just becoming Superman. He's been Superman for a while. You could have all that,
Yep. So this is not an origin redo.
No, it takes place in like 48 hours or something like that too. Like the whole story.
There must be some kind of backstory real quick, because you're supposed. The rumors are you get like 5-10 minutes with Jor-El. So I don't know if
Bradley
that's
Cooper. I know you said before.
I don't know if that's his computer version talking. You know what I mean, to his son, or. But this
Do you think it'll do well? Do you think people will go to it, or do you think it'll be
I don't know.
flop?
Superman's been hurt. Hard to say, but it's James Gunn. Is
this? What, the 6th or 7th Superman?
Yeah, dude. It's been a minute.
I mean,
it's been a while.
4, 5, 6. This is the 7th Superman standalone.
I think it depends on. I don't know if people will see it right away, but if it has good reviews, it might have legs. But
yeah,
he's no Brandon Routh.
Queen says it'll probably be a simulation, and then we had that. We
He's not George Reeves. I'm sorry.
They're saying that's going to be Bradley Cooper as Jor-El. I don't know.
Or
We'll see,
Christopher
guys.
Reeves.
We'll talk more about that, but I gotta tell you too, someone else, but we've been talking for a long time, is the SNL thing that happened last weekend. And Morgan Wallen, guys, he was, of course, a guest on SNL. and the show ends, And then he just like walks off and he goes, get me back to God's country. And people are like, well, what happened? Keenan's like, maybe he had to pee really bad. I don't know why he just walked off. But now after that, no, he said that he just had to get out of there. He didn't really realize that it was a big deal. But he's selling merchandise now, guys. T-shirts, hats, at his official website being like, get me back to God's country.
Of course.
Yeah, yes.
I'll take one.
I missed the whole thing.
Ridiculous. That's so insulting. As if New York is not God's country. Come on. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
A lot of breaking news.
According to all the cast members and writers, he was practicing that during rehearsal. He kept walking off all week like that, so it was nothing fucking major.
It was just planned.
Cool guy.
It was just planned.
I gotta look this up. I have no idea who that is or what you're talking about.
He's a country singer.
Yeah, he's a country singer.
That explains half of it.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, I gotta tell you guys, that was the longest breaking news ever. A lot of breaking news. I think we got a new record.
Put it back.
We're 46 minutes into the show and we finally got through breaking news.
We just did our hot takes collaboratively. We hot takes all at the same time together.
But I gotta tell you guys, you know what? You need your moment to shine by yourself, because now it's that time for those hot takes. All right, everybody. Now it's that time for those hot takes. This is that time. Put that 1 minute on the clock, and all my guests get 1 minute. Bring out all their hot takes on all the latest breaking news. Now, can they make it before that bomb blows up? And if they don't, it's fine. But it comes down to you. You decide who wins hot takes, and I can't wait to find out who will be our hot take master for episode 317 of Kruse Control. Let's go to our panel, guys. Go to the panel. Woo, you know what's funny? I think I've had more drinks than I've ever had before I got to hot takes. I think I've had like 3 or 4 already.
You're an hour into the show, Brian.
My God, GR. Who's going first with the hot takes, Thirsty Daddy?
Well, I think it must be Mr. Star Trek himself, Mr. Jordan South.
All right. Jordan, you're getting it first. Beam me up, Jordan. Okay, Jordan. How you feeling about this? Feeling hot, sexy, sassy, and hot takes tasty? You feeling good about it or what?
Do this. Let's do it.
All right, Jordan. Get in there. Let's revved up.
Let's get to it. Let me get centered here. There we go.
Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Without further ado, hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
The mouse putting it to the fox. Just bulldozing right into that fox. Picks up 4 shows. I like most of the cartoons. I'm excited for American Dad. That's one we watch. Friday sequel. Damn, they bringing back Felicia too, and Big Perm. South Park returning. Of course they're returning. They got all that Trump shit now to deal with, man. I can't wait till they tackle the tariffs. Dexter New Blood. I still can't really get into Dexter. 1923. It's a great Yellowstone prequel, but that's what it is the prequel. So it's going to end sometime. Fountain of Youth. Is this the story of G.R. Water? Strange New World. That's another GR tale there. He's a little Strange New World. What else you got here? Iron Fist. Of course he's done. He ain't never coming back. Superman loved it. Morgan Wallen. Jesus Christ, man.
Hey, hot takes, Jordan.
I like the cheap shots, Jordan.
Great hot takes across the board. Woo! All right, everybody. Great hot takes. Great hot takes, Jordan. That was great.
They were okay.
Damn, GR. GR's getting feisty. All right, GR. Okay. Well, they were okay. Who's going to go next, and can they do better, GR? That's the question.
Well, I think he's busy hiding in the closet. I think Brandon has to go next.
I can't decide if I should leave my cat exposed or cover her up.
Leave the poor cat exposed.
Hey.
That's how you feel.
Roll with it. We don't want to get kicked off for showing kitty cat.
Yeah, you're right. We do not support animal abuse on Cruise Control.
We do not. We definitely do
No,
not.
it's a
support
kitty cat,
animals.
Jordan, not a titty tat.
Did it?
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
let's do this.
All right, Brandon.
Let me just
It's
pull up the
time
categories here and
for your hot takes. You feeling good?
I am
feeling
ready.
good about this.
Ready. There's a lot of takes here. I have a lot of takes here today.
Do you have that twinkle in your eye?
They're hot. They're hot to try.
Okay. Without further ado, hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes. Get it.
Yeah, Disney, get the hell out of there. I too do not like having to drive to Century City, and I think Century City might possibly be the most obsolete part of town. Let's see. Fox picked up their show. Yes, I'm all for animation domination. Let the domination continue. It's been with me since I was a child. Friday, I'm excited for that. That's going to be awesome. I love the memes. South Park, I'm wearing my Casa Bonita t-shirt, so you know I'm excited for that. Dexter, New Blood. Yeah, I never watched any of those, so it's not new to me. 1923 is going to end, and you know what happens after that? 1924. Fountain of Youth, yeah, I'm excited. I wish they would do theatrical like we were talking about. Strange New Worlds, that'll be cool. I'm a big fan of that one. I like that it harkens back to the early days. Iron Fist. Yeah, second chance of my Iron Fists. It's the saddest thing ever. Superman looked actually kind of cool, and I'm not even a big Superman guy, and I'll see it. Morgan Wallen, yeah, that was a fun little publicity stunt. I hope you saw a lot of t-shirts, buddy. Go back to God's country where t-shirts are cheaper.
Yeah! Great! Thanks, Brandon! He's hooked up! Great hot takes. Great hot takes!
Thank you. Thank you. Eva, help.
Yeah.
What do you think, Eva?
Is that a serious question?
She's not talking tonight.
Thanks for coming on to the show.
Yeah. Got a friend out here, Peppy. What do you think?
There you go.
I can see the little twinkle in your eye. There's my girl, Angela.
That's what you call her, Angela?
Oh, no.
He's gonna call her Angela,
This
I guess.
is getting too kinky. I don't think I want to know.
Anyways.
Oh, fuck.
But, dude,
All
yeah,
right.
I do think
Not
that...
now, Peppy. I've got a headache.
Hey, you barking up the wrong tree, son.
I do think that the Fountain of Youth needs to be theatrically released. I really hope that happens.
I agree.
Because beating people is illegal.
Casa Bonita, Casa Bonita.
What is Casa Bonita?
It's a South Park episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty house.
Cartman makes Butter since the apocalypse hit so he can go to Casa Bonita.
Yeah. Like, it's a real place you can go to in Denver. It's like it's an indoor play area. The best way to describe it is like a Mexican Disneyland.
Yeah.
Indoors. Cliff divers. There's
Okay.
Hell you talking about?
It's insane. It's insane. You have to see it to believe it. There's a whole documentary on Paramount Plus about Casa Bonita.
It's pretty great.
Check it out while I still can.
It's pretty great. It's pretty great. Great hot takes.
Thank you.
GR, who's going next?
Well, as I couldn't pick him first, I had to save the best for last, so I think I'll go.
Oh! Damn! Damn! All right. You're going to say he's doing the best? You're saying he's going to do the best, GR?
Yeah. Well, we're saving the best for last, so I'll go now.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Well,
You have faith in Jonathan tonight, don't you?
Ooh. Hope I live up to your expectations, but
I lie
news for you.
beautifully, don't I?
I want all of this. All the smoke.
Bring the smoke.
Thanks, Peppy. All right, GR. Here we go, man. You feeling good about this? Feeling sassy, sexy, frothy, foamy? You feeling like you got some in the tank?
Frothy.
I hope so.
All right, without further ado. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Oh, Disney's moving. I guess the mouse wants to own Burbank. Fox got a 4-year deal. Go on animation. Ice Cube making another Friday. Only 23 years later, just what we need. Oh, let's see. South Park got over to Comedy Central for season 27. I love it. Dexter renewed. It better be. We're Dexter fans here. 1923 ending. I'll miss it. I love those two together. Fountain of Youth looks interesting. I want to find a damn thing. Strange New World Season 3. Let's go, guys. Tie it back to the original. Iron Fist wants another chance. No, thank you. Superman trailer. The dog looks like the best thing in it. Morgan Wallace went home. Yeah, he did. He got on that jet and flew home. We're done.
We're done.
We're done.
Let it.
That's got to be Brian's sign up. We're done.
We're done.
We're done.
Yeah.
We're done. Done. Great hot takes, GR.
Thank you.
It's a lot to live up to, Jonathan. That's a lot to live up to.
Oh, I have not.
shit, GR,
I've not
get
set
it.
my expectations high at all for myself.
Good. Oh, I
Yeah,
thought you meant just because of us.
Oh no,
Jonathan, you know what you have?
Ah,
Now, you don't have to sing, Jonathan.
I
Okay.
was just going to do a little interpretive dance.
Can you believe
If y'all
GR
ain't
just
feeling
said
it,
that?
All right, Jonathan. I believe in you.
Guess I'm
It
ready.
comes.
why are we not projecting? Wait a minute. Why are we not projecting anything on the green screen? The world is our oyster, and we could have any backdrop, and there's nothing behind you.
No, that's a story. See, if I was using Zoom, I know how to project myself anywhere I need to be. But with this software, nothing seems to work.
Brandon, you
man.
know what? You make me laugh, guy.
Excuses, excuses,
I look-
excuses.
I look like the Green Lantern because there's like this green aura around me whenever I do it. Maybe in a minute I'll turn it on so you can see how.
Fucking crazy.
It's Stoppy Jode.
I don't know. I don't know.
I love that Ghost of Redridge.
Oh, thank you.
I guess I'll go.
All right. Here we go, Jonathan. Here we go. We believe in you. You're sassy. I got you. Hold on. I got you.
All right.
Let me let me see that thong. No, I'm sorry. Okay, here we go.
Don't.
Great.
Okay. I'll just stop.
Great ass.
All right, Jonathan. Here. Further down. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
So wait a minute. Disney was renting studio space from Fox. Why is Disney renting anything? That doesn't make sense. It's like Elon Musk. If he took a lowly government job, he wouldn't need to do that. Friday never left, by the way. It's just a playlist of meme clips for Gen Xers. Dexter will always be GR and Brian's version for me. 1923, that's a show? I got to change my PIN number. John Krasinski, doesn't matter what he's in, I'm always going to be like, where's Pam? Where's Pam? He's always going to be Jim. That kind of ruins things for me. I'm definitely Star Trek over Star Wars, always have been. Iron Fist, after you play your next card, move it 1 space to the left, for those who know. Superman, now, I love how the Kryptonians all use black names. Kal-El, Jor-El, Devante, Aaron, and SNL. The guy walked off the set when the show was over. Isn't that what you're supposed to do? I'm going to walk off this set when this show's over. T-shirts available on my Redbubble.
Jack Quillen. Oh, no, Jared, that was really good, man.
I was banging 7 gram.
I told you I saved the best for last.
Great hot takes, Jonathan.
Thank you.
Pretty good.
Thank you.
All right, babe.
I hope at the
My
end.
mother thanks you. My father thanks you. and-
What was that?
I was
What was
saying,
that, Brad?
I was saying, I hope at the end of Fountain of Youth, they actually come up on the real Fountain of Youth, which is in St. Augustine, Florida, and it's like this huge tourist trap, and it's just
I'm in Florida.
I went there and I didn't find it, you know.
It's just a couple hours from my front door.
It's this huge thing, and you pay a lot of money, and you go in, and they have a little like animatronic, like I'm Ponce de Leon.
It's kind of like that south of the border place. You know, south of the border when you're driving down the East Coast. It's kind of like that.
South
They're selling
Carolina?
fireworks and alligator heads.
Yeah, basically, it's like that would be funny if like after this whole big ass action movie, they actually get there, and it's like, oh, it's just a tourist trap in St. Augustine.
Great hot takes, everybody.
The next movie is
I would love that. That would be priceless.
All right, guys, we got to keep this show going. So great hot takes, great hot takes. I'm putting the vote out to you guys right now. Vote it up. While you do that, it's time for a quickie.
I like
All right, guys. While you are voting, we're going to take just a little quickie right now, and we're going to talk about all the latest breaking news while you guys are voting. So, guys, I'm so excited about this. Let's go to the panel. All right, let's talk about all the latest break. We've already talked a lot about this because we've been drinking. But you know what? What the fuck now? We'll keep talking about this. So I'm going to talk about this whole Fox thing. GR, the Fox thing is crazy if you ask me. Like, honestly, there's less and less productions here in Los Angeles. Right now, people are worried about their jobs. There's not a lot of work, right? What do you think about this right now? Do you think that Fox or Disney pulling out from all these studios is really going to affect Fox studio lot? And can it stay open without Disney there? The mouse, giving it a lot of revenue moving into their pocket?
Never pull out.
Oh, shit.
Will it survive? Yeah, they probably will. They got enough material. But it's going to be hard. I mean, let's face it. But it comes down to the mouse wants to own.
You know what you said right there? You know what you said right there?
It doesn't matter.
Keep going. Keep going.
But bottom line is well, it will be, hopefully. But the mouse wants to own something, so they're going to buy Burbank.
Yeah,
that's what it comes down to.
But they already have the big magical Mickey house in Burbank, or it's like a big the hat. You know what I mean? You can see from the freeway. So they already have like their house of mouse is there, so it kind of makes sense in a lot of ways for them. But I'm still like, I mean, LA it needs help. It needs more productions, and I don't think that Fox can fill that gap. I just don't think they can. But this Dexter thing is filling a lot of gaps. Are you excited about Original Sin coming back and the whole like repurposing the revolution of Dexter coming back to Showtime?
A little bit. I mean, I want to move forward with it. Let's get into the story of his son, done brilliantly by some guy I know.
Yeah, James Gunn, right? That's what you're talking about, James Gunn. That's the magic person.
No, not Mr. Blank.
What do you think about that Superman trailer, though? We watched the new one. GR, what do you think? Do you have any faith in James Gunn at all now?
No. I mean, the only good thing in that was the bloody dog.
Oh, sure. Dogs are always great, right? You know, we love dogs here, except
the
you
robots were terrible.
Sorry.
Oh, they looked like those robots look something out of the 1940s.
That's what they looked like in All-Star Superman. Right,
Jordan, get in there. Fucking battle GR.
I'm sorry, Jordan. That was a little after my time.
All-Star
Battle
Superman is one of the premier, like, went down as like one of the top Superman comics of all time. It's a good
You got to remember, Jordan. You read them in the 80s. I read them in the 60s.
Yeah.
A little bit different. Mm-hmm. It didn't look like that crap I was watching.
I get you.
But
it was Jordan, a real dog, not a mutt back in my day.
Crypto's been so different. Like, they've used how many different breeds of dogs in every show we've seen?
Wasn't he like a German Shepherd before? Wasn't he like a German Shepherd?
He was.
Back in my day, he was, Brian. Yes.
You're right. Yes.
Yeah, but James Gunn adopted a dog before he was shooting Superman. That's why. Yeah, and the dog was a mixture of a bunch of different dogs, and he fell in love with that dog so much that he said he wanted that Superman to have a dog like that too, and that is where Crypto ended up getting his look. So that is why he looks like that now. But Jordan, does that change it all for you? Does
kind
it?
of he's a mutt and he's a lot smaller, but Crypto in that too takes a little inspiration with the white and the ears from All-Star Superman. So I think Gunn is going a lot for that comic book, kind of like when he did BVS. He took a lot from Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Rise, or not Dark Knight Rises. Jesus Christ, that's Nolan.
It's Nolan.
The Dark Knight Returns.
That's close.
Yeah, The Dark Knight Returns.
You're canceled, Jordan.
Or not Gunn.
Canceled.
But like Zack Snyder took a lot from BVS because that was his favorite. Superman was The Dark Knight Returns. So he took a lot of scenes from that. I think Gunn's taking a lot of inspiration and certain scenes from the comics straight to the pages. I mean, I have faith in him. He did great with Guardians of the Galaxy.
Dude, I agree. I really agree.
It's the only thing he did.
Dude, I love Guardians.
Suicide Squad, I like that. That was underrated.
What do you think about this? I think what people want to know more, though, Jordan, is what you think about Strange New Worlds. You saw the new teaser. Are you excited at all, or do you think that Star Trek
season 2? It seems like we finished that on that cliffhanger so long ago.
Oh, dude, it's so long ago. Oh my god,
dude, Brian, no joke. I turned it on and I'm like, I think I'm a season behind. It's been so long, and I'm like, fuck no, I'm caught up. I'm like, god damn it.
Right?
And I'm like,
it's a weird fucking trailer, though, Jordan. It's a weird trailer. It's fucking weird.
It's a weird trailer.
So is it going to keep the fans going, or could this be like people might watch this and be like, I'm done with this? I mean, they've already been canceling all their Star Trek stuff on Paramount Plus as it is.
I know, but the casting is great. Anson Mount is a great Christopher Pike. I like Peck as
I don't like the one chick. Who's the one lady who's like, I have a baby voice.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't like that. That is where I fell off the
the Star Trek wagon.
I like
you fell off the Enterprise at that point.
I fell off the Enterprise when I was like, oh, here's a serious character. I'm a baby. I don't know the name of the character or the actress, and I probably shouldn't be making fun of the way people talk, but it's very distracting to me.
Right?
Well, it happens, though. I mean, honestly, you're the audience, though, Brandon, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're the audience. If you see that, you're like, why the fuck are we doing this? You know? I'm saying, you know, you want me to watch this? And I see, like, it's like Parker Posey in White Lotus. Like, what the fuck is she doing in that season?
I love that
you know?
one. I love that.
But to me, it's like, I don't know what
what are you doing? It's
action. It's taken me some time. Let me tell you, it's taken me some time.
I will tell you, I think they're gonna go like the Enterprise route. Remember Star Trek Enterprise, where you never seen the Romulans? You ain't ever gonna see the fucking Gorn straight on. You're never gonna see them, or they're not gonna meet them, because technically, the Federation didn't know what a Gorn looked like until Kirk got on that planet with the fucking rubber band rocks, with the goddamn rubber rocks.
Yes.
That fought the Gorn.
Jonathan knows all about that, right, Jonathan? Those rubber rocks.
I'm just thinking, like, all this time I thought I was such a huge nerd, and then I get here, I'm like, I have not yet arrived.
And it floated like a volleyball.
But I mean that in a wonderful way. I mean, it
was a volleyball, Jordan.
I'm very much impressed.
It just fucking floated.
That's so good. That's so good. I love that shit. But Brandon, okay, so you were saying about, of course, the Star Trek trailer. You're not excited about that. But let me ask you, are you excited about, because you had your own animated show you did, right? You work on your own show. What was that called again?
Crypta,
right?
With an A, not an O.
Right. And so when you see all these legacy animated shows keep getting picked up for all this time, are you a little bit frustrated? Be like, I have a show that could just do just as well, and why the fuck do you keep picking up The Simpsons and not give new people an opportunity?
I mean, as someone who grew up on The Simpsons and Family Guy, I can't completely bash it, but like, it is kind of funny that it's like that's even news anymore. It's like The Simpsons was renewed. It's like, of course it was. What do you mean? It's The Simpsons. I would
100%.
Like, I can't imagine like a year. Like, I can't imagine the headline on Deadline where it's finally going to be like Simpsons is canceled. I'm like, what?
Well, that could be big news.
The day everybody cries. The day everybody cries. You know.
I'm like, what the hell am I?
That'll be in 2300.
I mean, I feel like
That-
the cast is getting up there. The one lady passed away who did
Right.
the Spanish dubbing, right?
Yeah.
I think so,
Yeah.
So I feel like once one of them passes away, it'll be kind of like, okay,
That'll
we
be
can't
big
really-
news, like when they killed
Yeah.
Brian the dog and realized it was
Yeah.
a fucking mistake.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
why?
I mean, I love that stuff. So, I mean, yes, I mean, it is kind of annoying that that's like kind of, I mean, that and South Park are like the adult animated shows now because Adult Swim, which used to be this institution of adult animation, is now it's like who watches cable anymore? So it's not even a thing anymore, really.
Well, they stopped
So-
showing cartoons on Adult Swim, and that was a big issue. Oh yeah, they started showing. There was one called like "Look Who's Going to Hell" or something like that.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I thought they also showed cartoons still, but maybe not.
But I'm just saying, like when they started airing shows that weren't cartoons, I think it sort of tarnished. I mean, they were great. Some of them were great live action, but the whole thing it's supposed to be cartoons.
I agree. Yes, it started with Space Ghost and Aqua Teen.
I
and all
love
that.
Space Ghost Coast to
Yeah.
Coast.
Oh,
That
Space
was, I
Ghost
grew up
Coast.
on that.
I know that. R.I.P.
Space
George Lou.
Ghost!
George Lou passed away like a few weeks
Oh
ago.
man.
Yeah, I know.
That's one of the shows that made me want to go into like being a host and doing like presenting and talking stuff. Cause I remember sitting there as a kid watching him just give hell to Zorak, right? And Moltar.
Oh, fucking, yeah, Zorak. I love Zorak.
Yeah,
This goes. Yeah,
I can't do a Zorak. Sorry, Jared, say it.
It was making fun of like Letterman.
Drink.
Yes, absolutely.
We are spaced out.
I loved it.
Hey, we don't have
Well,
no
I was just
timer. How
letting
much-
Brian
how
have
long
his
is
moment there
it
where
take?
he's waiting.
I know I fucking missed the timer. This is one of those days.
I'd
Before
like to hear more about crypto. What is this film?
He's gone.
it's a series. But before we do that, Jonathan, because you haven't had a chance to talk yet, still, we gotta give you a chance as well. We have to give you a chance. Okay, so we watched a bunch of different things, right? What do you think about that Fountain of Youth trailer? Is that, again, it's one of those big action adventure type movies. Are you surprised they're not actually just bringing that to theaters and giving it a chance to shine on its own? Because a lot of these things, I know, and you're a big advocate against theaters because you.
No.
I got you.
I'm not against the theater. No.
Well, you're like.
He
But
just doesn't want to go in one.
That's
I
right.
should say this. Here's a better way of saying it. You're a big advocate for at-home theaters, right?
Yes.
At-home experience, I should say. So, does it make you excited that we're actually bringing this to the home box office
Yes.
as opposed to being in a theater?
I love that. And I'm also not against paying theater prices. I mean, if I'm going to spend the money, I'm going to spend the money. I like to be able to pause it, right? I want to go get more popcorn. I want to do whatever. So most people have bigger, whatever, flat screen TVs nowadays. Charge me, I'm not joking, charge me the $40, $50, whatever. I'll watch the movie at home. Make it available in the theater as well. Why not serve, everybody? But I think what's better than that, I like that Apple is producing this. I wish more big companies would do that. Why doesn't, Ralph's produce a movie? Or I'm serious.
The grocery store?
Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
They're
How
not
about Meyer,
doing it.
Jordan?
Big Banana. A new
They're
show from
not
Ralph.
obviously doing it for that quick cash grab. What they're trying to do is build a legacy here with that brand, right? To show that they support something, art, superheroes, youth, fountains, whatever. So I think if
You say
other companies,
superheroes?
if best thing, I think other companies should follow suit. Instead of being brought to you by, how about freaking made for you by? If there's an awesome superhero movie made by, I don't know, Walgreens, guess where you're going to go for your next prescription or pack of Band-Aids?
Walgreens!
No, I'm going to Ralph's.
I'm just saying, you know.
I feel like
But
it'll
anyway,
start
I-
whining. In a way, it is kind of like that already because all these like what? So movie like NBC and Universal are part of General Electric, which also has like I'm sure other companies that so it is already kind of like that. It's just you have to look at the big umbrella instead of the tiny little companies.
I like the idea of
You got to
a
read the
brand
fine print.
putting their name behind something, because then you've got a bigger company that you can hold accountable. They have to be a little bit more moral in certain things. I like that idea.
Best Buy Pictures presents.
Why not? Why not?
You
Cruise
goddamn
Control
know Best
brings
Buy
you
can't afford a
Depends,
movie.
the most dependable movie ever.
It's not like the people who stocked the shelves or the buyers for the California retail locations are going to be the ones producing it. They're going to hire people like us. They're going to hire actors and producers, and the same people that are making it for Apple and they're making it for Netflix. They're just hiring them, and you're working for Best Buy. Why not?
I'm all for it. I say if it gets more movies made, do
Yeah.
it.
And they got the money.
Especially here in LA.
I don't go
Yeah.
fuck.
Keep it home. Keep it homegrown.
Yeah, let's make it happen. Let's make
Where the job needed to.
Enough
Yeah.
of this
I was
corporate
reading, though-
sponsorship. How about corporate ownership of something that actually matters? Anyway, I'm going to stop.
Because that's
There it is.
exactly
Can I
why
say-
that's exactly why they wouldn't do it, though. That's why they wouldn't do it. Is because there's too much liability for anything new, bold, or original.
And originality goes a long fucking way. We should bring more originality to the business. We should bring more of that. I mean, I do love the reboots and stuff like Friday. I know Jordan's super excited about Friday.
I love Friday. As long as they bring back Chris Tucker and what's his name that played
Ice Cube.
No, not Ice
I'd
Cube.
rather have Thursday
We
myself.
got to bring his cousin in too. Remember his cousin from the sequels? Who was played
GR
by
loves Thirsty Thursday.
I know.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Everybody
Yeah.
loves Thirsty Thursday.
I don't know his cousin's name. Anybody know his cousin's name?
God damn it.
Jonathan, would you be excited about a Friday?
The new movie?
Yeah, fourth
You
quote.
said it's the fourth one? I don't think I saw the first one. Like I said, I just know it from the memes.
It's a good movie.
You would not, so you don't like going to the movie? You don't like the movie theater going experience?
Oh,
Day Day.
used to,
How do you
man.
forget a name like that? His cousin was Day Day.
I thought you say okay. Never mind.
Is that
I thought you
like
said
that
something
Well,
cartoon?
it's better than
Day-Day's
Doo
Kids?
Doo.
Remember Day Days? No,
Loose
that was
lips,
Bebe's Kids. That
sink
was
ships.
Bebe's Kids. Never
That was
mind.
Bebe's Kids.
Bebe's
I know what you're
Kids.
saying. I've seen that one. No,
Yeah.
Day Day. He was the one that he was dating Baby D. You don't know Baby D. She knows before all the latest hotcakes hit the streets. She'd be like, a cream filling.
Wow, Jordan,
Please
tell me more.
move on.
I gotta go watch this movie. So
You got
it's
the
not
shirt
that
on backwards, player.
I'm a huge fan of movies in general. I don't like to miss part of that movie, or I don't like if other people are talking or interrupting me or whatever. And I like to be able to pause it. So I'd rather pay full price and watch it at home than go watch it, in the movie theater with other people.
I just love.
That's
you know
some
what I love
nasty
most
shit,
about-
but I'll pee on you.
Pepe, stop
Wow.
talking
Wow.
about peeing on people.
That's your opinion.
I'll tell you right now, if you have like an 85-inch, 90-inch TV or whatever, and you're sitting maybe 8 feet away from it, you might as well be at the movie theater.
Well, you know what I saw the other day was Black Bag. It was a nice, tight 90-minute movie.
Tight.
Tight 90.
Like-
And it was great. Didn't
Black
have to pee.
Bag.
Black Bag, the new new Soderbergh, David Koepp movie. It came out in early March, I think. Theatrical, but I don't know for how much
I'll
longer.
check it
I
out.
just never get to a theater that much, man. I just
You know what I love? It's my favorite part is when you go right in the theater, right when you go in, and you have to walk through that tunnel, and you come out and you see the big theater, and it's just this kind of grand thing that's bigger than you, and it's
Oh, not around here, son. Not around here.
It's not happening in Jordan.
That happens
Our
in
Ludington theater looks like it's ready to be torn down. I mean, their lights, their LED lights to show you what movie is playing in what theater doesn't work. They have stuck on paper with it handwritten on what's
Oh
playing.
man.
Oh no!
What the fuck did you want to see my
Well,
lipstick?
that's what you get for living in the middle of nowhere.
No, actually, our theater in town looks better than what Ludington looks like, and it's an AKC. It's fucking terrible.
I've always said if these movie theaters want to make a little bit more money, make up for some of this lost revenue, have gaming nights. Get these big chairs, have a PlayStation or whatever set up there where you can have your wireless controllers and everybody's taking turns or doing a tournament, playing a game on that big ass screen. That is how you make money. Charge money for that. And
That'd be
you
cool.
will make up
idea.
some of that lost
Good idea.
revenue.
My best part of going to a theater is no matter how you make it at home, theater popcorn is still the best there is.
Always.
Hell
I mean, I The butter drizzle. I love the butter fucking drizzle. Give me more butter drizzle. You know what I mean? But guys,
well, we also know Peppy Peppy likes it.
I drink so I can get through this bullshit.
I know, buddy. Anyways, guys, without further ado, thank you for voting. We've gone long time. We've drank too much. We've gone long over, but we do have a winner of hot takes. Without further ado.
Millionaire.
Okay, everybody. You have voted. You have decided. We do have our winner of hot takes. And the question is, who is our winner? Could it be any of these fantastic people today? Is it Brandon?
Help! Get me out of this box!
Maybe the Thirsty Daddy, GR? Or maybe it's Jordan? Or could it be Jonathan? You have voted. Without further ado, our winner of Hot Takes is Mr. Jonathan McFadden! Congratulations, Jonathan!
I was banging 7 gram rocks. That's how I roll. Winning. I had 1 gear. Go. Epic.
Wrap it up!
Winning.
Wrap it up! Going over your time, wrap it up!
Looks very glamorous, and certain moments of it is, but one thing that I've gained having the privilege to come back here is to have
you're done.
And no matter where you are in your career, no matter what you've accomplished,
Jonathan, shut the fuck up.
Go away. And I think that's what makes this night most special, is that awareness. That,
we need a Peppy. This is some bullshit.
I don't think he's listening.
I want a recount.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Jonathan! The hater's gonna hate, the player's gonna play. That's what happens.
That was a word reputation, by the way.
We've been drinking quite a bit, but the show continues. And a big trailer came out during CinemaCon. And that is the Lethal Weapon trailer. Can we talk about that in our trailer talk? That's what GR says, guys. Lethal Weapon, the trailer, the official teaser, has dropped during CinemaCon. We talk about this a lot. There's a lot of trailers that drop. They don't show you all of them, but they did drop the one for the comedy. Paramount's new Naked Gun has debuted during CinemaCon. And they actually, I guess the audience went crazy. They were laughing about it. The presentation that happened on Thursday, everybody was going nuts. Liam Neeson playing the son of Leslie Nielsen's character, Frank, which I think is fantastic. I love Leslie Nielsen. I have people I've talked to like, Leslie Nielsen, isn't he supposed to be the serious actor all the time? Like, fucking Leslie Nielsen, Liam Neeson. It's fucking, it confuses me as I'm saying it right now, but it makes sense. It fucking charismatically makes sense to me.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Weird. It's so weird how their names are the same.
Right? You got Pam Anderson here being hot as fuck with no makeup. I don't give a fuck. I'd still fuck. I just love this combination. You know what I mean?
Wish.
Oh, I do wish, GR. I wish all day, every day, when I'm sitting there eating pancakes in the morning to the day I end the day and I'm fucking with a solo cup by myself in the evening. I'm just saying. This Pam Anderson.
Life.
She's my family. She's my life, and I love her. But the Police Squad legend Frank Drebin Jr. is coming into this. They have all the different characters that are playing children of the original actors. I'm excited about the teaser trailer has dropped. We have our amazing panel here today. We're all going to watch the Naked Gun teaser. Yes, Queen. We're getting back to not caring about fucking joking and making fun of life, which is what we need to do sometimes. And we're going to watch a teaser now for Naked Gun.
You said Lethal Weapon. I was like, what?
Did I say Lethal Weapon? I'm drunk.
Yes, you did.
Naked Gun.
Have a drink, Brian.
Spread your legs and get ready. Naked Gun time.
Oh, God.
great.
It's close to Lethal Weapon.
I'm so glad these are coming back.
Lethal Weapon is coming too.
Yeah.
It is actually.
Lethal Weapon 27, I think it is.
Dude, this is going to be great.
Hey, little girl, stop.
What do you want, little one?
Your ass.
That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beach. That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beach.
Who are you?
Frank Drebin, Police Squad. The new version.
That's the sound of the police.
I just wanted to see
Daddy.
that diaper
It's me,
a
Frank
43rd time. Yeah.
Hey, Dad. Boy, do I miss you.
Sound of the police.
Yeah, dude.
I know it's quick, it's a teaser, but I'm
Dude,
just
by
saying.
the end of that movie, he needs to be in a wheelchair just rolling down stadium steps like the old one. Just
I'm so glad they got him to do it. He's so like Liam Neeson is perfect.
Yeah. I mean, because people are like, oh, he's always fucking serious, but he's done fucking comedy before, and it just makes sense to me for some reason. In a perfect world, it makes sense to me, you know.
Million Ways to Die in the West, or in Ted when he does like the tricks are for kids bit. That was hilarious.
Yeah, Buck
He
Rogers,
seems like
did you see that?
He seems like a guy that doesn't take himself too seriously. Everybody else does, but he doesn't seem to. I like
No,
that.
no.
far, nobody in the chat is agreeing with us. Nobody is seeing this movie.
Rap music.
Wait, really?
Oh,
Oh, no.
guys,
That's not
please.
good.
It's
Are we
not
just
good.
are we just a bunch of old guys spouting about how great
We're a bunch of
Comedy
old
used to be-
guys.
I love
like-
the original Naked Guns, man. They were my favorite girl.
Yeah.
Okay,
What I mean?
here's
Me
what we're
too,
gonna do.
But I'm not a target demo for movies anymore.
We're gonna go from youngest to oldest on here. Brandon, I'm going to you first.
Wow.
38. Is that right?
Yeah,
This is
you are
kinda-
the youngest.
This is kind of
All
fun.
right.
This is kind of fun. As the youngest
All right.
person here tonight, besides our chat, okay, were you a fan of the Naked Gun movies? And do you think that this is going to be a great homage to it and can gyrate itself to a new generation?
I don't think so. Unfortunately, I think it'll be great. I think I'll love it. I don't know if Gen Z kids will quite get it because they're used to like TikTok comedy and people doing parodies on that platform and not doing like long form parodies like we kind of grew up with like Wrongfully Accused and this and but like there was a bunch. Remember like for a like good decade they came out with like Epic Movie and Scary Movie and all
Yeah.
these parody movies, and I feel like they just kind of stopped because it's like easier to do a parody now on TikTok as soon as something happens versus like waiting a year to make the parody. But I don't know. Maybe this will be a resurgence. I hope it is. I hope the kids that in their 20s respond to this well, but I'm not holding my breath, honestly.
You know that Scary Movie's coming back too. You know that, right? The Damon,
right? Okay, good.
yeah,
Good.
the Wayans brothers are coming back to do the next Scary Movie, and they're starting again. They have a lot of new content. They said.
Here's my problem, though. And this
Contracts for stop.
This is why this goes back to what we were just talking about. Is this theatrical release?
Yes, it is theatrical release, August
See,
1st.
good.
August 1st.
Good, because I want to see this
Does not
with an audience.
theatrical.
I love
Liam
comedies
Neeson
with I love comedies with an audience.
Ah,
I need to see a comedy with an audience because then it's like laughing together versus just me alone or like
Crying alone, right?
Yeah,
Crying alone.
or with my with my maybe two other friends or whatever. But
With
it's
your-
nothing competes with just seeing it with a group of strangers and laughing your ass off. That's an experience that has been lost.
It could be your own made at home popcorn bucket that has your face on it, and one side's crying and one side's happy, but the popcorn's always the same, and the drizzle won't be the same though. I'm sorry, the drizzle's only popcorn.
With the hole in the bottom, so I can
Jack yourself off. Yes, I know.
where?
How you doing?
That was a bit too far. That was a bit too far, guys. It's a Friday. But no, Brandon. Honestly, though, I think that this is a good thing. Honestly, I think it's a great thing. I think that we need more. I know Queen said this. We've had to deal with like political correctness shit for a long time, which I think at the end of the day, none of us really wanted that. We're kids from the '90s. You know what I mean? We fucking love this shit. I love David
90s.
Fincher.
Yes.
Yes, I loved the fucking ridiculous shit. We could just laugh at it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
We didn't care. We were
funny,
fucking
and
didn't care. We didn't get it, but we didn't care. You know?
Kenan Thompson
good
from
movie.
All That is on SNL.
Right? He's still doing that shit, you know?
Mhm.
And I think we
you
just
can
need to
have a good
fucking
movie.
laugh.
You can still have a good movie and make it funny and not like it's weird because it used to be right. It used to be like the really really conservative religious people that were like the anti like joke people. They're like this is not
Yeah, but
funny.
now it's like all the youth of today. They're like,
Yeah, but
oh,
then
the
it, like,
Catholic
flipped.
feelings.
Oh,
It became
that's not right.
It became
Like, go fuck
progressive.
you guys.
It
Have
became
fun.
progressive to be not PC versus where it used to be kind of the old fuddy-duddies were like not PC,
Right.
but now it's like
It's true. It was
El
our parents
Santo
before.
is asking, what was the last comedy big hit?
Fuck. Comedies don't do well, El Santo. That's a huge thing,
I'd
too.
have to go with The Hangover.
Probably.
I mean, do you guys count those Marvel movies as comedies like Deadpool?
No.
That Deadpool movie was a comedy, though, wasn't
That
it?
was a comedy, but it was also an action comedy. If you're talking straight up comedy, not
Yeah,
part
been
of
a while. Been a minute.
Probably it's got to be The Hangover. That's the last one I
Dr. Ken with his dick hanging out, jumping in someone's fucking face. You know
Dude,
what I
I
mean?
remember going to the opening night. They had a midnight show. When do you remember they did midnight shows for comedies? But
Yeah.
they had a midnight show for The Hangover 1, and there was a line out the fucking door I had to wait for.
That shit was funny. That's
Great.
why I'm excited that we're doing another like scary movie with the Wayans brothers. I think it's be great. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
I hope,
is people
I
gonna
hope
watch
it
it?
inspires a whole generation to make more comedy movies. But I'm again not holding my breath.
We need to laugh, Jonathan.
Don't
We need to
hold your
laugh,
breath,
Jonathan.
definitely.
Yeah.
Do you see this
yeah.
trailer? Do you think we're gonna laugh again? Do you think we're gonna start having like not caring about any? I mean, here's the one thing I will tell you, Jonathan, that I always think that we've been stifled a little bit when it comes to entertainment industry because I think that people get frustrated. They want to be, we need to be PC sometimes. We didn't used to be that way, and I get caring about people. I fucking care the fuck out about people. I love everybody. If you know me, I'm the most sensitive fucking motherfucker in the world. I just said.
I wouldn't go that far, but
GR, calm the fuck. I'm not talking to you, GR. But I'm saying I'm the most sensitive motherfucker in the world. I love people. I love everybody. That's me. But I would say this though, like we need more of this. We just do. We did because movies have always been one thing, Jonathan. What is that? It's distraction from the world we live in.
Sure.
That's what it is. And we laugh about that. That's why I love acting. When I got into acting, I want to be somebody that makes people feel something that forgets about the real world, right? Can we get back to that? And can something like Naked Gun bring us back to that? Or will this be just a flop that will go into the distance and we'll never talk about it again?
I don't know if it's going to be a flop, but I think what's happened here is we've got access now to all these different forms of entertainment that we didn't have in the 90s. You've got the video games, you've got all the other stuff, right? TikTok and whatever. So
all there.
Kind of going back to something like this, I think the people who are looking for that, the people that miss that, will spend the money, whether it's going to the theater or buying it for $30 the first night it's out, on Amazon or whatever. I think it's going to do fine. I would hope that what this does more than just bring people in to appreciate comedy, I would hope that it introduces people who don't know Naked Gun and those 80s comedy kind of movies, 90s comedy kind of movies. It introduces them to those older films, and maybe they do a couple of Googles or some YouTube rabbit holes, and they start looking that stuff up, and they start appreciating that style of comedy. And then they start creating or buying tickets to or buying access to different kinds of comedy than what they're all accustomed to, which is, pranking people and stuff like that. Am I making sense here?
Yeah, I mean, because that comes into that social media aspect. You know what I
think
mean?
it's
They're
just
trying to find ways.
the evolution of comedy. And I think we are, and maybe you were saying Queen said this, we're in a place where we do have to take a breath and laugh at ourselves, at each other, at society. We have to do that a little bit.
We have to laugh.
Yeah.
We have to find a way to laugh,
Now, what would you consider to be a flop, though? What is a flop? If it doesn't make all the money that it spent, doesn't make its investment back?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make its investment back. Of course, that's a flop, which sucks. But that comes after Gun. It comes after theatrical release, streaming, DVD sales, all of that, it has to be at least 6 months to decide if it's a flop or not, to me.
Probably more than that.
Because you have a 45-day window.
Right?
Yeah, it used to be. But if you have a 45-day window, which is what they're trying to do right now, Jonathan, they're trying to make it so there's a uniform way for theatrical release. That's what the studios are trying with theatrical. 45-day release window across the board. And then after that, you can go to streaming. And there's a bunch of studios that have signed on for that right now. That's the thing that's happening right now. 45 days locked in for theaters, and we go to streaming.
God
so you have that.
That's so short.
It's short. It's
Tom
fucking
Cruise would
short.
never allow that.
Well, I mean, look what happened with Top Gun and why that worked, because it was more than that. But that's the thing that's happening right now in Hollywood. 45 days, then to streaming, and then you'll find out, 6 to 8 months after that if it made money. I think you need more. Like I think Top Gun did 60 days. I think that's what it was. You know what I mean? Which is much better. I think it should do like more than that. I think it should be, 2 months at least. I think 3 months in theaters. 3 months is enough time.
Why can't it just be released?
Even after like theaters, it took, when we were younger, it took like damn near till, if a movie came out in summer, Christmas holiday, you got the VHS.
Yeah.
Now,
that's true, Jordan.
After 30, 45 days, the next day it's on streaming. So it's like, I'm that guy. I got a family. I got kids. I got to work. So I'm like, I'll just wait 45 days for streaming.
Yeah, the temptation is so much greater now just to wait.
Why not just release everything in different mediums on the same day?
They tried that during COVID. It didn't really work in theaters.
They
Everybody
lost their
just bought it
asses on money,
streaming.
Jonathan.
You're telling me that during COVID, releasing a movie in the theater didn't make all that much money?
Makes sense.
I wonder why.
Yeah, but even after COVID, when the theaters reopened, they still released certain movies on the same day as streaming, and nobody went to the theater to watch it.
Because the culture was already changed. You can't put that, whatever that expression is, baby back in the basket or whatever.
Baby back ribs.
I must be tired. But no, why not charge a premium?
All I gotta say is, are you PC, bro? I'm PC, bro. If we're talking PC, bro.
Charge a premium, and those who can afford to purchase it or rent it at home, pay the money, watch it at home. That way, people who want to spend $20 on a movie ticket, there it is. It's available in the theater. If you want to spend $60, $75 to buy it and own it and watch it at home, or $100, whatever, boom, there it is. Now you have access and people can make more money.
The problem is theaters are movie companies are losing their ass, because before you had to go to a theater, otherwise you're waiting 6 months. Now, so if you go to the theater, think of a family of 4. You're spending $100 and some.
Yeah.
That's if you're not getting snacks.
Yeah. Or
No snickety snacks.
Or you wait a month, 2 months. You sit at home, you buy it for $25. You own it. You could pause to take your bathroom breaks.
Movies should never have been a luxury item, and they've turned into it.
Yeah.
But what if they did a thing where it was like, okay, well, you could do, it's in theaters, which would be like, what, 15 and $20, but we could do 35 for a home thing. You know what I mean? Like,
why don't the theaters own some sort of streaming service or option where it's AMC, and you can go to AMC's website and stream the movie for extra money, or you can go to the theater. Maybe
That'd be
that's
interesting. You double the price to watch it at home through their actual theater. You get to work with the studios. It's a whole different world.
And then you get some advertising dollars, because whatever restaurants that are nearby, whatever, they're running specials if they pay ad fees. And now you can order your movie on AMC.com or streaming, and then you can get your Uber Eats that's a special for that movie, that the movie theaters now make extra money on that from.
Yeah. I like that, though. I think that could work, but we have to restructure the whole business then. You know what I mean?
Why
And
not? It's restructuring
is tough.
anyway.
GR, would you be about that, or do you still think that theatrical experience is necessary? We need to stop the streaming from actual happening that way, so we can keep that cinematic experience. Oh, GR, you're muted, GR. Where you at, GR? I can't hear you. I think you're muted. Where you at? The Thirsty Daddy!
I was muted because I muted myself to make a drink.
Oh, okay.
To answer your question, Brian, I think we need the theater. I love the theater experience.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a whole different world watching a film on that big screen and I don't care how big your home theater is, it ain't the same. I mean,
Better.
we've got a 70-inch screen
Having
out there.
said that, I would love to come over and watch a movie.
Okay.
It depends on what type of
Sounds
screen,
awesome.
what kind of
Sounds
resolution you got. Do you got how many nits you got on the screen? Is it OLED? Is it mini LED? Is it QLED? I mean,
that's a whole thing.
Pardon me. Watch what you're calling me.
Oh shit! But GR, do you see that? Do you see this as a problem for how people used to actually intake movies? You know what I mean? Like we used to intake them in one certain way when it first comes out, and then it goes to VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, whatever it is. Do we need to change that format for a new future?
Leslie Nielsen.
Well, I think it's already changed, Brian. I think 10 years from now, theaters will be dead.
Oh shit, GR! Don't say that. Don't say that, GR.
Look at that.
Leslie Nielsen will pull his fucking dick out.
What?
Pardon me?
I didn't say anything. Continue, GR.
But you think about it. When I was young, I mean, going to the theater, I mean, I used to go every Saturday. And it cost me, are you ready for this?
Don't tell me a nickel. Don't tell me a nickel.
Well, fuck you, I'm not that old.
shillings.
Chilling.
But I could get into a theater on a Saturday.
Bread
For a
ties.
quarter.
For bread ties.
He said a quarter, GR. GR said a quarter? A quarter?
Yeah, on a
Oh, wow.
Saturday. And that was 2 movies.
Oh,
Wow.
Damn.
Oh, you rebel! You were movie jumping.
No, you got 2
theater
movies.
jumping.
You got a movie, an intermission, and another movie.
Oh man!
If
Hey,
you believe
guys
that
in
bullshit, I got a
California-
timeshare to sell you.
Do you guys have those cinema restaurants, cinema cafes where the movie's
Oh,
on,
yeah.
but there's a server that comes to your table?
Yeah.
I love that
I
shit.
can't afford
GR,
those.
GR, that shit can't be real. Really? Like 25 cents?
Yeah. When I was a kid, yeah. A
$12.50
quarter,
a movie.
but it was
Right,
only
they
on
also-
Saturdays.
Back then, they also traded shit. They bartered. He could have probably shooed the neighbor's horse for the money.
GR's gonna
Okay,
fucking
you
snipe your ass,
assholes are
Jordan.
not being very nice tonight, you know?
He's gonna GR, you're gonna snipe his ass, aren't you?
Yeah, just remember, Jordan, I don't have to get close to kill you. I can do it from here.
Damn.
Yeah, but judging by them bifocals, I don't know if you'll be able to see me.
Yeah, man. You're
All
playing
right,
with
bitch,
fire.
you're on.
Got a new enemy.
I'll mess you up, buddy.
I love you, GR. I'm just playing.
Oh, God.
Duh.
Oh boy. Okay. I've had a few drinks. Did I miss somebody on this shit? Brandon, they go to you.
Well, you went to the oldest last, Brian, so you got what you wanted.
We're good. Last topic.
Yeah,
So,
let's
guys, Liam Neeson is here to be your naked gun, and I hope.
topic was way
But
too-
you know what we missed, Brian? The one
What's that?
thing, one of the viewers commented, wasn't OJ in the original? And yes, he was. And for those of you that
in
didn't
all of them.
appreciate that
Fucking
trailer, his movie son was the best part of that trailer when he went, yeah.
Fuck yeah, he was.
Great.
Yeah.
I love that shit. Can I just say one thing? How the fuck did OJ on the fucking 405 drive down that shit without being fucking stopped in a traffic jam? I still have no fucking idea.
Are we
Like,
really how are we on OJ now?
when I was a kid, dude, Jordan, you were there. When we were kids, I was like, how the fuck?
Go
did he-
OJ, go! I remember seeing the sign on the news. Go OJ, go!
Yeah, as kids in Michigan, we had no idea. I moved here like one day on the 405. I'm like, that's fucking fake
That
news.
was the
You know what I
slowest
mean?
high-speed chase ever.
They shut down the road,
Brian,
right?
the cops
they did,
were
they
actually,
did.
for those of you that don't know, they actually had the freeway blocked off.
Yeah, they were talking to him on the phone. They were just
Yeah, they were.
They
And one
didn't
more
want-
thing. One
they
more thing.
couldn't pull him
The
over
juice
because
is
they were afraid
loose.
he was going to shoot himself or the
Okay,
driver.
Where the fuck was Pam Anderson in that trailer? Where the fuck was she? Because I want to see her ass.
Yeah.
She was at the beach,
Morning back.
rescuing people.
I'm single, Jordan. That's what happens. I gotta say, I'm excited about this. I think it's a good venture moving forward for comedy. It opens the door for a lot of things that we didn't have before or in a long time. And please keep bringing this Naked Gun franchise forward. Because it's kind of like a sequel, but not a sequel. Just like we have this new kind of sequel, but not a sequel to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, because Tarantino wrote the script, but Fincher's directing, and Brad Pitt's coming back, and maybe Leonardo DiCaprio's coming back. Can we talk about that in our feature story of the night?
God, we're at the feature.
Guys, I get it. You're giving me shit already. It's a long night. It's a Friday. I'm sorry. I love you guys. Round of applause.
What do you got to do? What do you got to do, GR?
I go to bed. It's right there.
The shit is going down, guys. Okay. All right. So the shit's going down. So let's keep this ship moving.
See, there's my bed, bitch.
It's over here too.
So I just want to say this. So guys.
Marge's sister's over here.
Did you guys see that Tarantino wrote a movie called The Movie Critic, right? He wrote this script called The Movie Critic. He's like, this is my last movie ever. I'm going to be done. Brad Pitt was attached to it. And he's like, this is it. And then he said, I'm scrapping it. I'm moving on. I'm done, right? Now we found out that actually what The Movie Critic was the sequel to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which is a crazy thing to hear about. I'm like, that's a thing. And so Brad Pitt didn't want to be done with it, so he went to Fincher. And Fincher said, yes, I'm going to produce this movie. And Tarantino agreed upon it. So we're talking about Tarantino's script about Brad Pitt's character for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is being produced by Netflix. We're talking about a lot of information here, and I'm super excited about this because I love Brad Pitt. I love Tarantino. And the idea that he had, I love Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It was a fun movie. And like fucking, I just picture about DiCaprio with that fucking flamethrower. It was so cool. And now DiCaprio's in negotiations to come back. Also on top of that too, we have Margot Robbie in negotiations. She said she's available to come back to play Tate again, which I think is fantastic. But it'll center around Brad Pitt's character of the stuntman Cliff Booth. Now this was in 2019 when this came out. I know we need volume 3. I hope so, Queen. This is centered around Cliff Booth, who was again Leonardo DiCaprio's character stuntman in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Now they weren't going to do this. It's happening now. They're not saying much details about the actual plot, but again, Tarantino gave the rights over to Netflix and to David Fincher to produce this, and they're all super excited to be involved with it. DiCaprio might be involved. We'll find out very soon. Guys, I'm excited about this because, again, this is an idea of Tarantino. He doesn't usually throw his ideas off to somebody else to actually produce. So to me, I'm like, this is crazy to me. I can't believe this is happening. It's hard. Here's what I'll tell you guys, though, because I've worked with Fincher before. I told you guys that before. And for somebody like Margot Robbie, who's never worked with him before, throw it out there, I don't think she knows what to get herself into. I don't think she does. And I think that Brad Pitt has done Benjamin Button, Fight Club. Also on top of that, he did Seven with him. He knows what he's getting himself into. This is going to really change the vision, the look, and the drive of this movie. And I think it's interesting. It's exciting. Fincher was supposed to do Squid Game, the American version, next, but maybe that's in the back burner now because of this. I know Jonathan's clapping.
It's a great show. It's a great show.
It's a great show. I don't know if we need an American version of Squid Game, but it's a great show. This is interesting. It's just because this doesn't usually happen. Tarantino doesn't put his movies out there. They're saying he's going to get a fortune for the script, and they're going to move forward with it with Netflix. Guys, what do you think? Because me, I'm super excited. I want to see it. I love Fincher. Fincher's tough to work with. Can I say that for 1 second? He's fucking tough. He screamed at me multiple times. I work with him.
That's his name. That's his name, or you're
David
calling
Fincher.
him that?
David Fincher. Have you never?
Oh, okay.
You know David Fincher is, Jonathan?
I don't think so. I'm like,
seen
what's a
Seven?
Fincher?
Have you seen Fight
Social
Club?
Network.
Yeah, I saw Fight Club. I saw
Social
Fight Club.
Network?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a director, writer,
Okay.
most of it.
Okay.
He usually does like 40 to 60 takes per shot.
Oh God.
What?
Oh God.
He exhausts his actors. That's his whole thing. When I worked with him, I watched Gary Oldman on Mank walk into a door for 42 takes. He's walked into a door. Just walked in, opened the door and walked in.
Wait, he yelled at you? What happened?
Oh, he screamed at me.
What did he say exactly?
Okay, here's what happened.
Can't repeat it.
I can say some. This as Mike Kate. I miss you, Mike. I'm burning my career down during this show. So I stood in and double. I didn't double, but I stood in for Gary Oldman on Mank. Right, worked for Gary Oldman, and this scene is Gary Oldman in a field during Mank, and he's just like talking to people. He's walking through this whole thing, and I'm on my mark, and we're just kind of figuring it out. And Fincher wanted me to just turn this much. That's it. Just turn this much. And he's like 2 football fields away. He's like, what? Scream! Fucking turn! Screaming at me across this whole football field. And I'm like, what? I really can't. It's like, turn! And I go, like this. And he goes, thank you! And I'm like,
He was far away. You got to be heard.
yes.
He was at least most polite about it. That's cool.
And the AD goes, we gotta put you on a fucking walkie. And they put me on a walkie. So I had one ear on a walkie from Fincher directly in my ear, and one ear for camera in the other ear, and that was my job. And when I ended that show, Fincher's wife came to me and said, I hope he wasn't that mean to you. I know he yelled at you a lot. I hope you're okay. And I said, I'm okay.
I mean, at least he said thank you in a yelling voice.
Thank
You
you!
don't really want to hurt your
my God.
feelings.
No, Fincher is an here's the best way to say he's a
Asshole.
no. Well, he's artistically insane. That's what I would say.
He's like Michael Bay. I heard Michael Bay could be an asshole on set.
Honestly, Jordan, he pulled me aside at one point, like he was screaming at me, and he pulled me aside. He goes, "Hey man, thank you so much for being here. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. You're amazing. You're fucking helping me out so
He's a
much."
hardcore director. He's a fucking hardcore
And-
Is
director.
it okay to do 60 takes of something like that? Though? Is that okay?
That's his thing.
Do they
And
bake
Brad
it into the
Pitt-
schedule? They bake it into the schedule that he's going to go crazy
We
long?
would usually do like 2 scenes a day, and we would set it up for about 40 minutes, and we do 2 hours of takes, and then 40 minutes and 2 hours of shooting it. And Fincher's idea of how he shoots things is this: he says, if we're spending all this money, right? Why are we not spending more time on actually shooting it?
I'm there. Now, I agree with that.
You know?
But
That's his idea.
not the same thing 60 times. Because did he not get the shot he needed on 38?
Apparently not, Jonathan. Apparently not.
Probably wants a whole bunch of options. He's probably that guy that does everything in post, and he's like, "All right, let's look at everything now."
It's where I come from. That's called anal.
I ain't touching that.
I like the I like the idea of Tarantino being a writer for hire now, though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So let's go. Brandon, get here first. Brandon, so you hear about this. Tarantino, his directing career is almost done, he says, right? He says he's got one more movie in him, and the movie critic was supposed to be his last movie, right? And people didn't really know what it was about. They said it was like 1970s movie critic. That's all we really had on it. But this is very different, drastic. They said it evolved as he was writing it.
I bet.
Are you excited that he is like pushing towards, just writing?
I am actually, yes. I mean, yeah, he's a great director, but let's be real. The movies would not be good if he didn't write good movies.
Yeah.
He's not directing the remake of Snow White.
Nobody's doing that after.
I'm gonna see it.
But you know what I mean. It's like I think he's a writer first. I think he's a writer first and a director second. And I think that it's cool that he's like kind of handing it off. And I would hope that. And I know he's working on a play right now, which I'd love to see. I think his dialogue is perfect for playwriting. I think it'll be great. I think I can see him totally just becoming a writer at this point, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
Well, that's why this is cool because he's branching off into new unknown territory. And Fincher, like I'm not trashing on Fincher.
He wrote True Romance, right? That wasn't directed by him.
True. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. But it's very rare that he does this. You know what I mean? It's very rare. And I just love because I think that Fincher and Brad Pitt, they have a connection already. They know how to work. And I love, I mean, even though I'm saying Fincher's tough, but he gets good results. You know what I mean? And I think every actor and every person that works in Hollywood's worked with them at least one time to understand like what true art is sometimes. And I do love him, but he's tough fucking man. He's fucking tough. Do you like his movies? And what do you think about Fincher actually directing a fucking Tarantino movie?
I mean, yeah, I think it could work. I would like. I don't know much about Tarantino's style of directing, but I would imagine it's a little bit more.
A lot of feet.
Yeah. I would imagine he's a little nicer to the actors, but maybe not. I don't know. I would think that he seems like he's a little bit more actor forward in terms of directing than maybe Fincher is. Just from what you said, it sounds like Fincher's one of those guys who's like, okay, and then he turns 30 degrees exactly, and
that's what it is,
exactly framed up perfectly right. Versus Tarantino's like a little bit more actor forward. But I would, I would love to see Margot Robbie in anything again.
Oh fuck yeah, get her in there. I got the Fincher, like the camera guys were literally like on their monitors take a dry erase marker, and like when they started here and they moved to here, they'd find a prop or something in the frame to put a dry erase marker along the whole parameter of it, so they hit the exact same frame. Because if they didn't, he would tell them it was wrong, and they go again.
So he's a continuity snob.
Yes, he edits everything too. He knows exactly what he wants.
That makes sense. Oh yeah, he's a full-on auteur. So I guess we can't be too mad at him. I mean, the movies are good.
The movies are good.
Do you get overtime?
Yeah.
Do you get overtime on those shoots if he's doing 60 takes?
Nope, 8 to 10 hours every day. You know.
Hey, that's not bad. That's pretty good.
He would do like a lot of times one scene, if maybe two, mostly one scene a day. And the second one would be a smaller one, but he would just have it very specific, very, this is what I'm doing. That's it. That was very, very simple days.
I think that's cool. I mean, he doesn't overwork you. He makes you concentrate on one thing or two things, which is
the actors had to do a lot. Jordan, were you ever a fan of Fincher stuff too? And do you think that Jordan, did you see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? Let me ask you that first.
No, I did not.
So you didn't care about Cliff at all, do you, huh?
I am not the biggest Tarantino fan. I'll tell you I will tell you the only movie of his I've watched and loved and liked was Reservoir Dogs.
Great movie.
That tells you anything, that was his first fucking movie.
So Jordan, here's my real question then.
Why didn't you keep going?
I know. Here's my real question, Jordan.
And I'm like, dude, I couldn't even get into Kill Bill. I was like, nah.
Let me hit you with this. Because
you like Fincher because I love Fight Club.
Let me hit you with this though. Do you know that Tarantino wrote a script for Star Trek?
Yes, we've talked about it on here.
Cool. Yes, there we go.
I said there's no goddamn way that's ever getting made either.
Let me ask you though.
It hasn't.
Do you think because of this that somebody could do the rated R version of Tarantino's Star Trek? And would you watch it?
Ooh.
I'd probably watch it because it's Star Trek. Would it ever happen? No. Because I don't think Star Trek I don't think Paramount will ever release their thing to be rated R. I just don't think it will. Star Trek's always about hope and the future's so positive. I just don't think they'll go down that rated R route.
Don't you want to see, Jordan, Sam Jackson saying, "Get these motherfucking Klingons off my motherfucking deck"?
Well, the problem with that is I don't think the 24th century used motherfucker anymore, because if you remember when they went back in time in the 80s.
Here's the fucking nerd shit. Here we go.
Captain Kirk didn't even know what a certain swear word was.
I love that shit, Jordan.
Okay, Jordan, I have a question for you.
Said,
I'm
Jordan.
going to nerd out for a minute with you. I have a question for Jordan.
You get in there.
Okay. Larry Niven, Ringworld, the movie. Yes?
Did you stump Jordan? Did you stump Jordan?
It's not a movie yet. It's a novel. I'm saying, would you see that? Would that make a great movie? I don't know why they haven't turned that into a movie yet. And then that's my nerd moment, and I'm going back.
That is a nerd
I mean,
moment.
this
That is
whole
a
thing
nerd
for me has been a nerd
Who the
moment.
fuck
What
is
am I
Larry
saying?
Nervin? Who the fuck is Larry Nervin?
Larry Niven.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
A writer.
Is a great science
he's
fiction
a science fiction
author.
author.
And
Oh,
he created a book, whatever, a series.
I've never
called
read
Real
it.
World.
I've heard of it. I've never read it.
All right, so well, never mind. Let's go back to the Star Trek rated R thing now.
No, we had it. I think it was one of our main discussions was
You talking about-
Tarantino Star Trek. At
We
one
did.
time.
We did. You know what? It keeps coming up, Jordan.
I think
it's gonna
that'd be
happen.
awesome.
What would be
Tarantino
rated
and
R
Star
about
Trek,
it,
let's
though?
go.
What would be rated R about it? Just the language? I mean, I guess it could be violent, but even then, like their weapons aren't like violent weapons. It's just
No, they're mostly set on stun.
like right there. You go. Yeah.
Yeah, but it could be those beam me
But
up.
it feels
things and
so
you come back
good.
all-
You'll sit your ass down.
No, that's true. Yeah. Like you were
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah, the transporter malfunction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that fucking shit. GR, do you want this at all? Do you want Tarantino's script to be a Fincher movie?
Couldn't care less. I mean, I wouldn't put up with. I don't have the temper to put up with Fincher.
I can see you
He'd
fucking
yell at
yelling
me
at
after.
him.
No,
like,
no,
"Throw
I'd
it at
bitch
him."
slap him.
Oh shit!
I
You'd like,
wouldn't
"Throw
put
it
up
at
with that shit. I'd walk off the set. I'd walk up to him, bitch slap him, and say "fuck you" and walk off the set.
How about for $25 million
I was
a
just gonna
year?
say, if you were getting paid the big bucks, you'd be like, "Yes, sir, no problem."
Hey, sir, can I
For
have
25
some?
million, I probably would, but
Yeah.
they're not going to pay me 25 million, so
But they
I have to
did,
put up with
GR.
this shit.
If you were the star, and they were, you'd be licking the boots.
Well, if I was a star, he'd be licking my boots.
Oh,
Come
no,
on,
no,
I
that's
mean,
true.
be real. This guy gets away with his shit because he can. First guy that stood up, somebody like Pitt or one of those guys, that stood up and said, "Fuck you, Fincher. You got 40 takes. That's enough." And that would end that shit.
Yeah, but if that actor, I see Pitt as a perfectionist too. I don't think he minds. He's worked with them
Well,
before.
that-
So if
I'm
How
not-
easy is that for your
I'm not
lines? Like,
saying
fuck
you're
it,
wrong,
I'll get that by
Jordan.
take 40.
But certain people don't put up with that
well,
bullshit.
I know. But what I'm saying is, if he's worked with them before, so it's not like he's coming into anything new. So he must enjoyed something.
He enjoyed
The
the
paycheck.
shenanigans.
But
of
yeah,
it.
you pay me 25 million and I'll set a boundary. But they're not going to pay me
Get
25
40 on
mil
it.
so I can kill him.
I am GR's wasted life.
Dang, that's a lot.
Well, I haven't been wasted so far, but
Jonathan, do you feel the same way as GR?
As GR, about $25 million, you would be surprised what the hell I would do for $25 million.
Would
I'm
you
not
do
saying I
everything all-
wouldn't, Jordan. I just said
All 60.
I don't see it happening. Them giving me or you 25 mil.
They
As
can.
much as I would like it for both of us,
How are we gonna pay for the freak offs, guys?
I know. How been fuck free?
I think regardless of the money, I think if the actor
only 23 mil.
and the director are if they're in sync and they want to make this moment as great as they can, and there's the money to pay the people who aren't multimillionaires, right? Then go for it. Make that movie, make it what you want. I think the moment abuse and insults and stuff like that comes into play, that's a different story. But if everybody's game, then do your thing, man. That's how you became who you are in the first place.
What do you think about Tarantino like relinquishing the rights to his script?
I want those sunglasses. It's Tarantino sunglasses.
Right? I don't think he has anything else to really prove anymore. I mean, he's Tarantino. So if somebody wants to pay him what's probably a lot of money,
They're calling it a fortune. They're calling it a fortune.
Yeah, if you're gonna call your paycheck, if other people are calling it a fortune and you're calling it a fortune in Hollywood, then look, he's like, yeah, here, because if it's great, then he's gonna be rich and he didn't have to work as hard putting it all together. So that's a win. If it's not great, then they're all gonna say, you took his words, but you weren't as good as Tarantino. That's also a win for him because he's got the money anyway. I mean, way to go. The dude has nothing to prove. So sell your script and sit back and enjoy.
Well said.
I agree.
Right. Brandon, you would take that, right? You take that payday?
I'd take that, and then I'd probably do what he's doing and write a play that won't make any money.
Oh, yeah!
Well, see, but the same thing. Like back in the day, people were like, "Oh, these talkies are ruining the theater." You know, I mean, it's evolved.
GR got that reference. GR got that reference. He got that. He got that.
I'm excited about this. I really like. I think that Once Upon a Time was fun. I think that what Brad Pitt did with that character, the stunt double was fun. They want to do a series about Leonardo DiCaprio's character that didn't actually work out. So, like, let's do this. DiCaprio will come back. I don't think DiCaprio's actually worked with Fincher before, but I guarantee he's not going to like it. And I think Margot Robbie won't either. But you know what? Why not? Throw him in that fucking
They won't
beehive.
make the movie.
No, throw in that beehive, GR. Let them fucking play with the wasps. Let them get sung a few times. Get their ass
Beehives
fucking
are bees,
beeswaxed,
not wasps.
Fucking shine that some bitch and have a good time. I want to watch. I want to watch. I want to watch it. And you know what? Anything that Margot Robbie does, I'm there for. Fuck yeah,
Right?
bring her in.
Beautiful.
I will too. Can't
Damn,
help it.
GR.
Jesus Christ.
That'll cost
Damn.
Sorry.
$5 million. Right there.
Speaking of work, you could cut my pay down just to work with Margot Robbie. I mean, you can cut my
Yeah, I'd take $20 million to work with her.
Damn, GR.
That's your price.
Damn.
That's my
Hey,
cut down
everybody,
price.
Thank you for being here on Kruse Control. We appreciate you as always. Hope you had a great time. Happy fucking Friday. We've gone way over it. We have gone way over it. But we thank you all for being here as always. In, out, round, and about. Happy Friday. Queen, El Santo, all of you, thank you for being here. Also, thank you as always, the Thirsty Daddy, GR Waters. Well, thank you, GR.
My pleasure, Brian. It was a great night. With this crew, couldn't ask for better.
It's always a great night, GR. You know that, right? It's always a great night. It was a fun night.
Oh, yeah. And this group of guys are fabulous to work with.
GR, what was your thirstiest moment tonight, GR?
Oh, too many to count. Well, certain person giving me shit the whole show. I can't imagine who that was.
Who would that be?
Can somebody take over
I don't
for
know.
GR? He's lost it. He's gone.
Somebody that didn't get beamed up right.
Oh, shit.
Grandpa
Damn,
loves
GR, how many drinks you had?
Too many for you, Peppy.
Damn.
Oh, shit, GR. You gone too far.
Never too far.
Stop whining.
They're all still alive, Peppy.
We appreciate you, GR.
Oh,
Appreciate,
shit, GR,
My
get
pleasure,
it.
Brian.
appreciate it. Thanks for being here, GR. Thank you, Mr. Brandon Kahila, for being here, baby. Everybody, check out Brandon's movie, The Ghost of Red Ridge.
Wait, what's it called? What's it called?
Just Ghosts of Red Ridge. It was originally called The Ghosts of Red Ridge, and they made me drop the so
Dude.
it would be easier to search on streaming platforms.
That's some fucking Facebook shit, man. You got you
People are
drop
like,
the
searching for ghosts, they'll find it easier.
It
Which I
makes
guess makes sense.
The
It makes-
Westerns
Look,
made in
They were-
24?
What, GR, keep holding that up. GR, keep holding that. Coming to you, GR.
Oh yeah,
Good
Ghosts of
GR
Red
is
Ridge.
showing it.
Here we go. Available now on DVD
Oh, wow.
and Blu-ray and streamers everywhere. Oh
I'll
yeah,
buy-
dude.
I'll
if
buy
you
it
like,
right now.
yeah, if you like a sitting at home and watching movies experience, you can watch it on Amazon or Apple TV or anywhere you rent or buy movies. So check it out, dude.
Brand's
Love
right,
it.
And you
guys.
can get it. You can get it at Target every day.
It doesn't count as drinking alone if I'm on a podcast, right? Even though we're on Zoom.
We're all
No,
drinking.
it doesn't count.
We're all
I
drinking.
mean,
guys.
I'm technically alone, but I'm not alone. So
You're
I
not
don't know.
alone. You're not alone.
You're in a group here.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, GR. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan McFadden, for being here.
Yeah, it's been a while, and anytime, swing by anytime. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you, Jonathan. Are you winning?
I'm buying a movie on Amazon right now.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, Rob. We have to have a conversation soon, Jonathan, about SAG stuff soon. So we're going to talk soon. We're getting close.
Let's go.
And I've been working on a show, and I've been talking to a lot of people about what we've been dealing. So appreciate you, man. Appreciate you as always. Thank you for being back. Appreciate you. Also, thank you for being here, our fellow Star Trek aficionado himself.
Big nerd.
Beam me up, Jordan. Thank you for your Jordan.
Thanks, Brian. Good having me.
Thanks, Jordan. You and Jonathan are on the same fucking timeline right now. So thank you for being here.
Yes, it is past my bedtime. It's it's.
Oh, poor baby.
It is.
You're both on the East Coast. That's why I say the same timeline.
I thought we were all going out in Hollywood after this.
We are. Pepe's gonna be there.
The three of us are those two are going to bed.
I gotta pull my private jet up, and I'll be right there.
Right, sounds good.
Can somebody take over for GR? He's lost it. He's gone.
No. Pepe, fuck
Come
you.
on, GR. Come on, cut the bullshit.
Brandon, I bought it on YouTube. Does that still pay you?
Yeah, dude.
There you go.
Thank you.
Right on. That's awesome.
Yeah, appreciate you.
You got any big
Check it
projects
out,
coming
yeah.
up, Brandon? I mean, I'm looking for work.
It's a good movie.
Me too, dude.
Yeah, I know.
We're
Thank
all
you guys.
looking for work.
Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you.
Absolutely. We love you, Brian.
We love you. We love you. Hearts.
I love you, Brian. That was my arm
If we can do it.
I love you, Brian.
We can do it. We can all do it.
Bye,
We can all
Brian.
subscribe to Kruse Control. Guys, we are at like 9,390 subscribers.
Hey,
Keep
coming up.
those numbers going up. We want to hit 10K.
Boys up. You pump. Those are amateur numbers. We got to pump them up.
Yeah, pump that shit up. We want to hit 10K before Easter. We want to hit fucking 20K before fucking Thanksgiving. We can do that. We want to fucking get those numbers going. Thank you guys for being here on Kruse Control. As always, appreciate you. Let's keep going. We got to keep that movement going. You like it, subscribe. You got to join our Patreon. Again, please like this video. If you like it, like it. You like it. You like it, you like it, you like it. That's what happens, you know? Like, and fucking subscribe. That's what it comes down to. That's what Jordan does. That's what Pepe does. That's what
I
all do.
lick like love, man. Lick like love.
Lick like love. That's what we do on Kruse Control.
sure.
Tell your
That's
friends,
for
your
sure.
family, your uncles, your aunts, your cats, your dogs, your great. Fuck yeah, I can. Great-grandmas and grandparents, all the grandparents and all the fucking etho-verses and multiverses that came down in your backyard and they had a fucking orgy in your backyard with fucking chinchillas, beavers, bears, oh my god, kangaroos there fucking kicking them in the asshole and making them fuck each other. That's what happens on a fucking Saturday, and that's cool. That's fine, because they subscribe to Kruse Control. Watch out for the beavers that have those fucking massive tails that flap at fucking GR's asshole and make him fucking kick their asses. I don't know why it happens, because they do it, GR. You've seen it, you've had it happen, you kick their ass every day. I fucking tell you, why is it happening? You're like, I don't know what fucking happening. It keeps happening. But they subscribe to fucking, he punches them in their fucking penises and they fucking come back and they all love each other. And watch out for all the beavers, badgers, the bears, the koala bears. The koala bears will fucking fondle you in your sleep, and that's fine because they subscribe too. And watch out for all the fucking chinchillas, the ants. Those fucking ants, they crawl on your anus. They go up and down, left and right, and they subscribe to Kruse Control. There's thousands of them. And you can be part of that fucking movement. Be a part of the fucking movement. Please subscribe to Kruse Control. We love you guys so much.
I'm gonna have a movement right now.
Well, a movement does happen. But until next time, everybody, see you back on Monday. Please take care of yourselves. Again, it's the weekend, right? It's weekend. Have fun. Not too much fun. Maybe something fun. And we'll see you back on Monday, okay? And when that day comes, we're going to conquer the ethoverse. We love you. We appreciate you. Until next time, everybody. See ya.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Cause the Pep Star needs more snickety snacks. Cause I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.